Welcome to probably the greatest YouTube live stream ever, in my opinion, ever. There's probably 500 million that are better than mine, but I'm going to say mine is the best. So, there we go. We ain't going to have no tomfoolery shenanigans in here tonight because my ass going to drop the band hammer because I ain't dealing with that shit. So, play nice or get booted. So, that's the one and only warning. If you ain't in here to listen to it, I don't know. We got Brock's boys in the house with the whoop whoop in the building. In the building. So there we go. All right. So we'll wait for the usual cast of characters to pop in the television screen or radio, wherever the hell this is. So, all right. Let's see. I gotta turn the sound out from this thing. Oh, okay, Cajun. I just sent you the thing. I just sent you the thingamajig. Yeah, I had to take a shower. I got home like 20 minutes ago and I was soaking wet from sweat. And I said I had to take a shower. I busted my ass today. Shit, I did everybody else's job. I deserve about a $15 raise. I sold one of those Craftsman things today. I almost sold the other one. I come pretty close to selling it. I sold one of the black ones. The other one they didn't like because it had a little dent in it, but whatever. The red one's perfect, but I'm trying to sell these suckers so they go out the door. Woot woot! There we go. Brock's boys in the Woot Woot Nation. Go blue. So, in the Who Dat Nation, you got the Giants Nation and the Who Dat Nation. And, if Zanron pops in here, we'll have the One Prod Nation. So, Oh, I forgot today was Friday. Mr. Blue Wave Odyssey. Been a while. Appreciate you, sir. As always, popping in the chat. Appreciate you a million times over. Hope all has been good lately. But let's see. Oh, I forgot to check my fantasy baseball team. I forgot to see if I think I did my baseball team today. I don't remember. Let me check it out. Let's see who was pitching today. What is this now? Oh, somebody wanted to trade. No. They always want all my good players. You can't have my good players. All right. This thing's running slow tonight. Need my internet. I've been doing good. You gotta make some more videos, sir. I miss them videos. Make all them good videos. How's Miss Debbie? She doing okay? I just got home from work. I had to take a shower. I was dripping in sweat. It's about 137 degrees outside. And 10 o'clock at night, it's 137 degrees. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't keep up a lot of the RV channels anymore. I still go to maybe one or two of them every once in a blue moon. Well, I would hope so. You still got 19,000 subscribers. You got to make that stash and make that cash. You know? Even if you do videos just to make up for the gas and the fuel. But, no problem. I haven't seen her in a while. That's what I'm saying. I miss your videos. It's funny when you come up on here, when you pop in, then I get Overwatch, which is, yeah. Oh, it's at 17.5? It was at 19 something a couple months ago. You know, YouTube's been purging again. YouTube actually demonetized a bunch of channels that I watch because the traffic count's not up there. They said, oh, views don't matter anymore. It's the traffic count, which I thought's the same. Because Antenna Man did a video on that, and then he sent the thing to YouTube, and they fixed it. They demonetized him for like 3 videos. And he's got, I don't know, a couple million subscribers, I think. I think he might have 1 million, maybe. I mean, I don't know his exact number. But he gets like 50,000, 100,000 views. But it's crazy. Yeah, they purged for me like 15 times. I gained pretty fast. In the last 2 years, I may have gained 100 people. It'll say I'll gain like 6 people. It'll take away 8 people. And of course, you know, if people add you and they don't watch your content, YouTube takes it away. And there are channels I go into, they'll add me and I never see them again. And, you know, they say, oh, watch my stuff. And I'm like, well, I will watch your content if I enjoy it. If it's something that I want to watch, I'll watch it. I'm just not going to watch your stuff because they're not going to watch your back. But because I don't have the watch hours. YouTube keeps taking I only have like 1,800 watch hours. YouTube keeps taking my watch hours. I was at 3,700 and I was at 3,900 before they did the 3,000 thing. Nobody watches my stuff. I don't get any content. I get 20, 30 views on a video. Nobody's watching. I have like 15 people. I have like 15 people tell me, yeah, I got screwed twice on the monetization. And then, the first time I got hacked. So that took my watch hours. And the second time, I was like 150 away. Remember when you got monetized, when you had that blue crew with the blue hair? I was close to getting monetized then. And that's when I got hacked around that time. And they reset my hours to 0, bastards. And YouTube did nothing about it. And then the second time, I was at 3,700 watch hours. I needed 300 more watch hours. And I had about 12 people saying they were watching me. And I think I had like a week left. And then when the week hit, boom, I went from like 3,700 to like 400. But also, I only been doing like 2 live streams a week because of work. So I'm only getting like 60 hours a week in watch time. Yeah, that was pretty good. It matched your content. Blue wave with the blue. Blue's my favorite color. You know, plus a lot of my big subscribers. I had 3 big subscribers of mine pass away within 6 months of each other. One of them had 50,000 subscribers, and he was going to share me out. I've been working. I mean, I've been working for the last 2-3 years. I just got promoted to manager at this job, so I went back to one of my old jobs, and they gave me a manager title, so I've just been doing that stuff. I had one die from the Hong Kong Fooey, rabies, a.k.a. the C. You know, I don't spell it out, but and then one person that watched me all the time, he passed away in his sleep at college. He was only 22 years old, and he was in my channel all the time. And then I had another YouTuber with about 12,000 subscribers, and he was in my chat for a while. And he had I think he had a brain aneurysm or something, and he passed away. So within 6 months, I had 3 big people. Yeah, Archaeology Mikey. He would come in my chat, and instead of saying hi, he would say, because his thing is food. So he would say, I ate a homemade cheeseburger, some fries, and a shake, or I ate an apple pie, or Yeah, his was tragic. It was about almost a year ago. He was in every one of my streams. He never missed one of my streams. So and Murad had something like 100 and I don't know 150,000, 200,000 subscribers maybe. And he had a bunch of channels. So he passed away. So if he was alive, I probably would have been monetized because he was bringing all kinds of people in my chat. And once he passed away, all those people disappeared because they were just coming here from Murad. So, But, back in the day, I was getting 30 and 40 people in my chat. I sometimes get 10. It's just that so many people left YouTube, I don't get the support I used to get. And, with the YouTube purges and they're screwing with the watch hours, I don't think it's going to happen, but never say never. Plus, I don't really make an effort to, I don't go on a lot of streams, and I guess they figure they get mad at me. I don't know, but appreciate you, Bob, for popping in. I did a stream last night. Sorry it's so late. I just got off of work about 30 minutes ago. I hope you get them live streams, streams going again. So I appreciate you, Bob, for popping in. And you have a good night. Get some rest. And get back on the road soon. I'm waiting for my co-host to pop in. He'll pop in a few minutes. And then we'll talk about some coins or some tools or whatever, But appreciate you popping in as always. Where am I going with this? Let's see. We got the Woot out there. I'm trying to trade for a Phillies pitcher, Ranger Suarez. Phillies are actually pretty good this year. They might be the odds-on favorite to win the World Series. I think their record's like 52 and 40. Let me look at the standings. I haven't looked at the standings in quite a while. I'm trying to trade for Trey Turner. Last year, I had Bryce Harper and Trey Turner in my lineup. And I didn't do – in one of my fantasy leagues, I have Soto, who's been hurt. I got Aaron Judge. I got like 5 of the top 6 players, minus Shohani. And I got 500 record. The other one, I have a bunch of no-name players, and I'm leading the division. So go figure on that, right? You never know who's going to – I got that dude, Luis Arraez, the guy that plays for the Padres. The Marlins traded him to the Padres. Oh, the Phillies are 44-19. They're 8 games up on the Braves. The Braves are hit with injuries. I had Acuna, and Acuna tore his damn ACL. I got Max Fried in both my. I was this close to trading him too. I was going to trade his ass. He started like 0-3, and then he started to pick up. But I don't really have. I'm not really rooting for a team, But got to go with the Pirates because of Paul Skeens. But I root for players. Let's see. Mets suck ass like usual. I don't know why, but the Brewers are leading the Central, 6.5 up on the Cubs. The Dodgers are up now 8.5 on the Padres. That's a weak division. The Dodgers are scary. When they get Kershaw back in about 8 weeks, about 2 months, they're gonna be scary. I got him stashed away on my fantasy league. I got him stashed because he's gonna be big in my playoffs. The Yankees up 3.5 on the Orioles. The Indians, yes, I said that. I ain't gonna call them another team. They're 3.5, 3 up on the Royals. The Royals are actually pretty good this year. Sox suck ass, White Sox. The Mariners are 5 up on the Rangers. Hell, the A's are floating around almost 400. So that ain't too bad right there. So, I mean, I don't really watch too much of it. I don't have cable. I don't really watch too much of the games. And when they got the Fox game of the week on a Saturday, I'm usually working. So I haven't seen many baseball games lately, except for the Field of Dreams one. But I used to watch when I had the cable, I'd watch the Cubs, the Braves, and the Astros. I used to pick up the Houston station. I think it's WSLA. I used to pick up the Houston station, get Milo Hamilton of the Astros. There he is. There's my co-host extraordinaire. He don't need an introduction, so I'll let him introduce himself.
Boom, 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 boom. Go Tigers and who that, baby? What's up, Phil guy?
All right, wait a sec.
I'm
Where's
bleeding.
my volume?
I'm bleeding at that, man.
Oh, there it is.
All over the damn place. Wash rag.
Well, stop bleeding all over the place.
I just shaved. Hit that damn little whatever that is right there. Oh.
Yeah, I got a mole on my
for years, man.
I got a
It never
mole on my
bothered me when I shaved.
I got a mole on my chin, and every time I shave around the base of my chin, that thing starts to bleed. But I can't get around it. You know, it's right there.
Yeah.
But
I never noticed no mole on you, on your chin.
yeah. Well, you can't see it because it's covered up. But it ain't.
With
it ain't
what?
big.
Hair? With hair?
No, it's just like a little thing. I have one on my arm, but it ain't that big. It's just a little small, but it's right down the edge of my thing. It's really, really small. Even when I shave, you wouldn't notice it.
On your chin, right down?
Yeah, right on the edge of my chin.
Because I never noticed it.
I have a little one. Well, you can't see it with my beard.
This thing used to be itty. Oh man, look at this crap. What is this?
Oh yeah, I always bleed that's why I don't shave too often.
Yeah, that's kind of one reason why I would just trim every 4-5 days. I trim.
I try to trim, but I'm not that
my
good
little
at
clippers, you know, some little rechargeable, and they do it. Man, they get skin close, almost like a shave. You know, not quite though.
Well, I bought a couple of weeks ago. I bought. I just jumped out of the shower, so my hair's all.
Oh, that's
wet.
why you case it. Yeah, you got your beard going again.
It's like right here, but I bought this a few weeks ago, and I just thought it's razorless cream shave.
Really?
You don't have to shave. I don't know. I guess you just put it in, and I don't know. I guess it says help stop. I guess you do it with the actual trimmer thing. You just because it says don't use a razor for it for normal beards. It says the best way to get razor bumps is to get rid of the razor. Works in 4 minutes, lasts up to 4 days. So I bought it for, it says $3.99, but I bought it for like $1 because they were trying to get rid of it.
Wait, you just put that on your face and you use the clippers?
I guess it says don't use, that's what I get. It says apply a thick layer of cream to cover the beard. Set timer for 4 minutes if cream dries. After 4 minutes, test. Gently remove with a damp washcloth. Oh, I guess it's like a Nair thing or something.
Yeah, I was fixing to ask you, is it like a knee or Nair? You know,
I guess so.
The women's hair removal thing.
Well, it says beard for beards.
Yeah. No. I was just saying, I was comparing.
I didn't really need
if it's about to compare it to Neat or Nair.
Well, it says, I never read it, but it says after 4 minutes, if hair does not wipe off easily, yeah, you put it on, you leave it on.
Wipe it on, just like Neat. Have you heard of Neat?
No.
Neat came out before Nair. That was back when I was a teenager.
No.
Back in the 70s.
Huh. This is
just
pretty cool.
I'm
going to test it one of these days.
and then just wash it off.
Yeah.
Dissolve all them women's legs.
I just hope if I use this stuff, like it doesn't kill my beard forever. Because I've heard it says.
It won't. It just pick it off at the skin line.
Works in 4 minutes. Lasts up to 4 days with a nice fresh scent. I didn't even realize it was razorless. I didn't pay attention. I just grabbed it. I just saw it. But but I don't even need it because I already have like 3 or 4 bump things still. But I just, I scanned it. It was like $1.20 or something like that, $1.30, whatever it was. Wait, no, it went down. I'll scan it now. I can't scan shit when I'm at work because I don't have the internet on my phone, but
Right.
because
Now I got my chat popped out. What's up, Brock's boys? Blue Wave Odyssey. Boy, I ain't seen that name in a while.
Yeah, he pops in from time to time. That's Bob. He still had 17,000 subscribers. He's lost about 2,000 because he ain't done a video in a couple of years. But he said he's gonna go back out on the road and do some more RV videos. He got fat. He's like, "You're not monetized yet?" I said, "No, sadly." I said, "I don't get the support.
I see the comments.
I don't get the support anymore. I wish I did, but
I thought I heard you say full wave earlier, but that must be Blue Wave you was talking about.
No, that's Blue Wave. That's Bob.
Yeah. I was in the bathroom running the water when I heard that.
Oh, he popped in right after you said I'll be up in a minute.
Yeah. I'll see it in the chat now.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I heard you sold one of those 2 boxes and you got one left.
I got 2. We had 2 black ones and that red one. I sold one of the black ones. A guy was looking at the first one, and it's $7.99 with 40% off. So it's like, I don't know, $500 maybe.
500, 600.
And he looked. He was like, "Nah, that's too much money. I'll wait till it goes down to about $60." And I started laughing. I said, "That ain't gonna last that long. Everybody's looking at it." I said, "I already sold one. I loaded that up today." I said, "I guarantee you that ain't gonna last long."
You should have told him you got a friend that drives truck, and he's gonna be there as soon as he can get there.
Yep. Come on, scan. Scan.
Cream on there they prescribed. Tell me it might stop the bleeding.
I'm waiting for this thing to scan. So
It never bothered me when I trimmed with my little clip. And it was almost baby smooth, almost baby smooth. His name is Bob, but he spells it backwards, so it's Bob.
Yeah. Man, the freaking deal finder won't work.
Palindromic name.
Yep. Come on. This thing was working the other day. It doesn't work when I'm at work.
For the record, this shirt, because y'all going to notice it when I get up, is not the one I wore last night.
I don't remember what you wore last night.
I got 3 of those.
How many times have you seen me in the stream wear the same thing 2 and 3 nights in a row? But I have the same.
I never paid no attention. But this K-Bone shirt sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. Oh, I did make a mistake last night. It's not. We didn't get that shit from Kohl's. We got it from Lowe's. Because Craftsman is exclusive to Lowe's, I believe.
Cobalt.
Well, we got a lot of Cobalt too.
Cobalt is
for whatever
Lowe's.
reason, it said Kohl's on the box.
Cobalt is Lowe's, and they handle Craftsman also, but Cobalt is their main forte.
Yeah, because
Rigid is Home Depot, but Rigid was out way before.
We don't get
Depot
much of that.
Was a pickle in his daddy's nuts. Okay.
Oh yeah, we don't
Rigid
get much
been
of
out
that
for years, man. Plumbers been using Rigid. Pipe cutters, pipe threaders. That's all Rigid.
The reason
that's all top quality.
The box said Kohl's because we get boxes. We get a lot of stuff in those meat. Those big meat packaging boxes. We get a lot of that. But for whatever reason, they put all our stuff in a Kohl's box. So, but I get Lowe's and Kohl's mixed up for whatever reason. And I know when I said that, I jumped off the screen I jumped off the stream and I said, "Shit!" I say Kohl's instead of Lowe's. I didn't do any pallet. I had corporate there again today. They changed the whole store. I moved 400 pieces of furniture by myself because all the other ones left. They left. They got tired of doing the shit and they walked out. So
workers?
They went home. Well, they were supposed to leave at 2:00 and they stayed to 4, so they got pissed. So they just said, you know, they wasn't, and I don't blame them because it took me 2 hours by myself to do it. I had to move all the furniture from one side, of 500 pieces from one side to the other side. Back where them Craftsman, where I showed you that picture, on the other side of that. Because they put the queue line back up with the little maze thing. They took all the clothes, pushed all the clothes on the other side of the store. They rearranged about 3/4 of the store. I walked in, I said, what the hell? Yeah, it's crazy.
It's called a reset.
No, they're just going back to the old ways. When I worked there
it's
before.
just called a reset. When you move stuff around, like in a supermarket, you know, when you change stuff in the aisle, they call that a reset. It makes it more appealing to the customer.
Well, yeah, when they sold the company, they took everything and screwed it up. So yeah, the main lady was there, the assistant director of stores was there, because her whole office got backed up with sewage and flooded out, so she can't get in there for 6 weeks. So she came to our store today. So luckily we won't see her next time. She goes to another store, but everybody's like, man, this is hard work. I said, oh, that's what the queue line was a few years ago.
Like in a supermarket, they actually lead you when you walk in a supermarket, especially Super One. They have a divider with product on it, big tall shelves like Home Depot and Lowe's, and big racks. They got product on that, but that leads you straight to the produce. And then after the produce, you got your that's usually not there. The ham and bacon and breakfast sausage, that cooler display is usually not there in a normal store. That would be the bread. You know, you got your produce, then your bread. This store has the bread toward the middle of the store, which is odd.
That is odd. Usually it's only like the far end in most places.
Yeah, right when you walk in, the produce, then all your bread.
Huh.
Either on the left or right. On the left, when you get out of produce, on your right, you got your right past the produce coolers, you got your ham, sandwich ham, and then that leads you straight to the deli. You know, you got to turn left, but on the left side, instead of bread, there is all your hot sauces, your barbecue sauces, your ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, other stuff that has to do with that. And then when you get to the next aisle, it's all canned goods and stuff.
That's not a bad way to do it, I guess.
A lot of Mexican stuff, and then your big constitutional gallon size stuff. So yeah, it's a little different, but I know where everything is in the store.
Yeah, I'm like that. I was like that with the other Walmart I used to shop at. Now I shop at this Walmart over here, and I've been in there a few times, but I ain't stepped in that place in about 15 years since I worked there. And I went up in there, and I still know where most of the shit is. It's just, you know, updated and whatever. But I'm like, all right, that's on that aisle. That's, you know, it's on the same aisle.
Now, the old Super One, before they bought out Winn-Dixie and moved in that building, they had the bread, you know, in the first aisle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I drunk 2 of these bastards today. I'm always drinking these things at work.
Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, mocha, chocolate. Mocha.
They got the regular one, but the regular one ran out. So I drank one of these. I just drank the rest of it. Charged $3.79 for these bastards. But
damn.
Yeah, it's expensive. A little kick, though. But we don't get discounts on drinks. Can't use my discount for that. But, you know, and then sometimes I'll drink a couple of drinks from the vending machine. I got to get stuff going. And, you know, I got one more day. I am sore as hell. And I didn't even take my Advil.
Man, when I was shaving, that knocked the whack out of my back.
That happens to me too. You standing up there and you're like,
no, I'm bending over, you know,
30 minutes, 45,
towel and putting that hot towel on my one side of my face, and then I put my Stetson It's Wild Country, which is Avon.
Yeah.
I got that for Christmas or something, a whole kit. And they have they had a lotion that it was like shaving shaving. And that was meant to be put on you to shave with. And I hadn't seen, I don't know where my other one's at, but I used the aftershave, the skin conditioner, I shave with that instead of soap, or because I used to use soap a lot. Dove, get my face real hot, about 10 times with a towel. And then, I do one side at a time, hot, because by the time you shave this side is
it gets cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what I do is I take the.
I don't use that shaving. I used to use that Noxzema in the can.
I did that for like skin, like when I had sunburn. But
no, not Noxzema. I think it is Noxzema, but it's a shaving cream. It's in a red and white can.
Noxzema's not a shaving cream. Noxzema is for like sunburn and stuff. And
well, what is it? And this one's got a menthol too. It's got a green and white can. That's the menthol one. Boy, that smells good.
Brute?
It's supposed to cool your face. It's not Noxzema?
No, Noxzema's in a blue bottle, I believe.
No, that's for your sunburn. I know that's skin conditioner, whatever. Skin cream.
No, Noxzema's for sunburn.
Yeah, it's a skin cream.
Well, I don't have a bottle. I haven't used Noxzema in years, but I got that bottle of aloe vera. I'm going to turn my cam off. My back's kicking my ass right now. All right. I gotta lay down. My back is kicking my ass. All right.
Noxzema, it's a skin cream.
But it's not
blue bottle, and it's cold when you put it. It's a skin cream.
Yeah, but
they use it for sunburn. They do use it for sunburn.
I've never used
to put on me years ago.
Yeah, Noxzema was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never used it.
It is meant for, it's a woman's skin cream, like for the face and stuff.
No, I used to use that all the time, but
yeah, but I mean, it was originally for ladies.
No, yeah, but I mean, when I do it, I shave is
what that says.
Noxzema shave.
Noxzema, it's a foam lather, shaving lather.
Oh, well, that's different than what I'm thinking.
Not like the gel; it's a foam that comes out. Because the gel, the more you rub it, the more lather builds up.
I never knew they had shaving products. I thought it was just for the what's it called?
I thought I was right on that. Noxzema. Because I've been using.
I stand corrected. But I tell you what I do. I just take the razor, and I wait. Of course, at the old place, it took like 10 minutes for the damn hot water to get in, and the thing, the stopper wouldn't stop, so I'd have to put something on there to keep it going. But I would let the hot water run with the steam, just put the razor under there, and just do it that way.
I rinse my razor with pure hot water.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Hot.
Oh yeah, I let that damn thing steam up. I haven't done it here yet, so at least here the stopper works. But the damn thing leaks, so that's why I don't want to let it run too long. But, let's see. I gotta turn my light off. Oh, jeez. Trying to think. Got one more day to work, and then I get a day off. I'm happy. I should have every Sunday off. God don't work on Sunday. Why should I? But he said that dude approved my trade yet in my fantasy league. I saw a guy come into work today and he had a shirt, Hildat. And I said, Team Taysom, baby. I said, I can't wait until Derek Carr breaks his damn leg and Taysom leads us to the dance. And he goes, Amen.
That's right.
Amen. Yeah, I said, I don't care who's the court. You know, I don't care what happens. We get the Super Bowl and win it. You know, I'm happy.
Look in the basement.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Although it's updated now, but
look what it says. Moisturizing facial cleanser cream, face cream. That's what my mama used to put on her face every night, every morning when she'd get off of work.
yeah, but I used it for sunburn.
Yeah, we all did when we were kids.
Yeah.
We all did. But
I haven't used Noxzema in years, but I know that's not really. Yeah,
it's not. It wasn't originally made for sunburn, but it works because it's nice and cold. You know, it cools your skin off.
Yeah. Colt 49 works every
Colt
time.
49ers, what's up? Comment ça va, soir, mon eh?
Always thinking of the Billy D. Williams commercial. Colt 45. In this case, we say Colt 49.
Yeah.
It
means he's a San Francisco
49ers. Do you have John Elzabella's email by any chance?
I sure don't.
Because he was asking me to jump on a panel last night after you left, and I said, well, I don't put my link in the chat. I said, it's not that I don't trust you, I just don't put the link in the chat. He goes, you have my email? I said, well, I told him, I said, well, if you pop in, because he wanted to jump on a panel, I said, I don't throw it in the link. And I couldn't find his email, but if he pops in the chat and he wants to be on the panel, I told him he could, you know, you can send him a link if you had his email. But that was after you left. I'm like, I don't know where to. I mean, it's possible I had his email years ago, but I just don't remember. As if he pops in tonight. I'm sure at some point somebody pops in.
Let me search in my email.
Yeah.
Now, if he sent me, if his email is John or is it whatever, and he sent me an email on this computer,
it should be saved then.
I'll have it.
He might have sent me one because I have emails going back to like 2010, probably in my. I deleted a bunch of them, but I got like over 40,000 still in there.
I had a bunch of that, and I got rid of all that. Just about, I saved what I wanted and deleted the rest.
Yeah, well, no, I'm only at like I don't know 7 or 8% with 30,000 emails, so I got plenty of room on there. They tell me.
Oh yeah, but
it just takes. I deleted hundreds and hundreds of them. You know, people I don't talk to anymore, and just people I don't work with anymore, or whatever. But
don't get no. Yeah, when you like restart your computer, and you do like a quick scan on your antivirus. If you do a quick scan, it goes through every email you got, and if you got 50,000 emails, that takes about 5 minutes to go through. I know.
I haven't done one of those things in a long time. Yeah. Well, you know, Google Chrome's got all that built in anyway, so you don't have to do any of that stuff. Because I haven't had to run a virus protection thing in years. Man, I never checked
it every now and then. It does it weekly. I have it set for weekly and real time. It does it real time. I use the Spectrum antivirus. It's the best.
This laptop,
and it's free.
Look, this laptop's like 4 years old, so they don't do updates for it anymore. So they stopped doing updates for it about a year ago.
Mine's 4 years old, and I get updates from service packs and all that.
They don't. I don't get updates from software or anything anymore from this. They stopped doing it for this model.
You got Windows 10?
Hell if I know. I don't know what I have. Probably. But I'm talking about the laptop itself. I'm not talking about the what you call it. Because this one's an Acer.
It don't matter. I got a HP. If you got Windows 10, it's still
My last one, the white one's an HP over there, and then the other one was The other one was an
yeah.
HP.
It don't matter what the brand name is, as long as man, I'm bleeding like a stuck hog.
I've done streams where you see blood rolling down, and I said, "Folks, I was stabbed."
I did that. I was in Ed the Old Tech Guy's live stream on a Tuesday night. He hadn't been on in a long time, so it was like, "Hey, everybody, I'm alive."
I'm not dead yet, folks.
Sent me a link for the panel, and man, I was coughing up blood, and everybody's like, "Man, Boo, you need to go to the emergency room. You know the clinic." I'm like, "We ain't got them. We got emergency room. That's it." And I said, I know I said all I did was pop the blood vessel, coughing, you know, because I had the flu a while back." And they were like, "Oh, look at Cajun, look at Boo up there. He's coughing up blood. Oh, ain't no biggie. You know, I'm all right." You know, he said, "Shit, man, that would worry the hell out of a normal person." You know, and they're like, "You crazy." And I'm coughing up blood. And I'm saying, you know, look at all this crap. But what it was phlegm, you know. I call it phlegm. They call it
mucus
spacula, something.
Yeah,
medical term. It's phlegm. It's like what drains out of your sinuses at night, and you know whatever. Anyway, it was phlegm with a little blood on it, but it wasn't all blood. I thought it was a lot of blood, but it wasn't. But that's all it was. I went to the emergency room the next morning, called an ambulance about 6:30 in the morning, and I was, you know, because I woke up early, wake up early, and I woke up and I was drinking coffee, and man, it started to come up like a lot, and it started to concern me. I wasn't scared, but I was kind of concerned.
Yeah.
And I woke up Johnny. I said, "Hey," and I woke up Missy. I gotta go to the emergency room. So I had to call the ambulance because I didn't have a ride. But when you go in the ambulance, they take you right away.
Yep. Well, you paying for that ride, so you might as well put you in the front.
Yeah.
Put you right up VIP, because that means definite emergency.
Yeah. And then when they put that EKG on you in the ambulance and putting IVs in you, yeah, you more likely going to stay in the hospital when you get there. You're going to be there a day or two.
Yeah.
The last 2 times I rode in the ambulance, sure enough, and they put the EKG on me. That first time I thought I was having a heart attack. And that's a good way to get in the emergency room real fast. You tell them you're having a heart attack. You're in the front row.
Yeah. I'm having a heart attack, folks.
IVs, EKGs. Now, the second time I went in, I walked in. But my doctor, my cardiologist called me, told him I was on the way. They didn't refer me to the emergency room, but they called and let them know that I was on the way. Something very seriously wrong with me. You know, they said the guy's pregnant. You know, and if he was a woman, he'd be giving birth right now. So they put it, you know, MRI and all that, and that's when they pancreatitis. And I was like, "Oh hell, man, not my pancreas. Hope I ain't got cancer in that thing." But it wasn't. It was just pancreatitis, and there was a reason that the pancreas was all out of whack. It was my gallbladder.
Yeah.
So.
And I think they're right next to each other, if I remember right.
Not really. The pancreas is more to the left of you, middle left, and your gallbladder's to the right, like by your appendix. Right over your liver. Attached to the liver on the top. They don't have to move your liver up and out the way to get to your gallbladder.
I mean, as much medical stuff as I watch, because I mostly keep it on True Crime Network. They just rearranged the whole schedule, but they play a lot of Dr. G Medical Examiner. And I think I've seen almost every episode because they're always explaining where this and this is. I forget that stuff, but
damn,
I like to watch a lot of health stuff. But
well, when I get that car down here, I got to make an appointment. Say, I'm gonna tell it to my dermatologist. I had an appointment. I didn't have a way, and that's when the holiday. That's
my
when
insurance-
Memorial Day hit. I had an appointment Wednesday after, and I tried to call my insurance for a ride because you got to do 48 hours. Well, I
Yeah.
couldn't get it. It was a holiday, so I'm like, shit. So I had to cancel my appointment.
I have to wait till July 1st for my insurance to pop in. It's like for everything I put the minimum. Like I put $1 for the vision, and it's like $35 a check. So I'll be paying $140 a month, and then they match that. So it ain't too bad.
Right. Wow, man, you lucky you got that.
Yeah. Well, one of them was $20 for the medical, and one was $40. I picked the $20 one. You know, I picked the cheaper of the two because the copay, what they call it, out of pocket thing, it ain't that much. There was only like a $10 difference. So I said,
what's the deductible?
That's deductible. That's it. Let me see.
500.
I don't
1,000.
know.
The higher the deductible, the cheaper your payments or your monthly is. You shouldn't have a big deductible because you pay, that's $250 a month. That, for the whole plan, your company's paying half, you paying half.
Well, the
so
medical
that would not be a 500 deductible or hardly none.
The medical, there was a $26.65 plan and a $40 plan. I took the $26.65 one. This don't go into effect until July 1st. So they'll take $26.65 for medical, $4.60 for dental, and $1.35 for vision. And then I get the basic employee AD&D, and I get all the hospital indemnity, I get all that stuff. And then they put $64 into that, so I pay $32.60 a pay period, and they put in $65.25. It doesn't. I don't think it says a deductible on here.
Well, that's cool if there's zero deductible.
I don't know. It just didn't say it on here.
You do because there was 2 payment plans. You took the cheapest route, right?
Yeah. Instead of paying $40, I took $26.65. I'm sure there is a deductible. It just didn't. I didn't see it anywhere.
It's either 500 or 1,000. You might have the 1,000.
Nah, whatever. Even with the one I had at Rack Room, it was $500. I still had to pay. When I went to get my teeth pulled, I still had to pay $150. Then they tried to charge me $300 and something. I never did pay that shit. So they're going to take $32.60 out of check. So that's times 4. So that's about $120 something. But then they pay
$130.
Yeah.
36, you saying, or 34?
$32.60 times 4. Because I get paid every week. Oh, now they're trying to get rid of our direct deposit bullshit because I get it on a Wednesday instead of a Friday. Now they're trying to get rid of that shit. If I'm paying $130 a month on a $500 deductible, I should have that in about 2 months, 3 months. But I have the silver medical plan. It was silver and gold. That's what they call it. So I took, I figured, well, instead of paying $40, I'll pay $26. It's a $14 difference. The deductible would probably, you probably get there faster, but if I'm paying $14 more bucks, that's $50 a check. That's a little too high.
No, that's the deductible is what you got to pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
Like say if your hospital bills, $14,000 and you have 1,000, just a round number, 1,000. If that's your deductible, then the insurance is going to pay $13,000 and you have to pay the hospital the $1,000.
Yeah.
And at least the medical is not like a car insurance, like full coverage. Car insurance, if you have a $500 deductible, then and somebody hits you or whatever, usually they pay the repair. Their insurance pays your repair, nothing out of your pocket. But say your windshield, okay? If you got a real expensive windshield, with an antenna in it and all that, and a bunch of pixel stuff for the computer and all this crap in your car, then that windshield is probably going to be about $3,000. and you got a $500 deductible, you have to pay the $500 first before
that's how
your
they get you.
insurance company pays the windshield place. Yeah, that's how they work that. I always tell them, look, add $500 to the bill. Okay.
Might
I'm
as
gonna pay
well.
your shop. You add $500 to the bill, and that's gonna be my deductible. They, oh yeah, no problem.
Yep. They're gonna get it either way, so you might as well do it that way.
Yeah, once you make a claim, they're gonna go up on your damn rates. You know, your monthly payment is gonna go up more than likely.
Oh Lord.
That's a bunch of bull butter.
Yeah, everything's going up except the damn salaries.
But the thing about the medical is that your insurance will pay, and then you just pay them like $20 a week.
I don't even know what damn
a month until
honestly,
you eat that $1,000 deductible down.
I don't even know what insurance provider I have. They never said. I don't know what they have. I asked them.
No.
They don't say it when I looked it up on the Paylocity thing. That's I don't even know what they have. I mean, but I hope it's good. They might have Aetna or something. I don't really know, but it doesn't say.
AmeriHealth, probably. It's probably AmeriHealth or United Healthcare. That's the most.
They probably, considering the job, they probably got the cheapest one out there because they're trying to cut costs. They're trying to cut corners on shit right now. Yeah, now they're talking about.
I mean,
well, now they're talking about getting rid of direct deposit because they say, "Oh, we don't want anybody, on a Wednesday. I get it on a Wednesday instead of a Friday." So we were getting it at noon. Now they're pushing it back to like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and people are like, "Well, I need my money, blah blah blah," and they were talking about how because when you do direct deposit, it costs the employer money.
Really?
When I worked years ago, when I worked at Wendy's, they stopped direct deposit because of that reason. Because they charge, the employer's got to pay so much per every 20 employees, I think it is. So yeah, they were talking about getting rid of direct deposit and making us wait till Friday, bastards. I'm like, come on, give me my damn money.
Just give me a hard check and I'll go to the bank and cash it.
Well, that's what I got last time when I used to work there. I didn't have direct deposit. They just gave me the damn check. I went right to the bank and I deposited that sumbitch. Boom, there we go. But see, most of my coworkers, they broke as shit. They're always asking me for money. I said, no, I don't lend money out. Sorry. I'll buy you a soda or I'll buy you a sandwich, but I do not lend money out because I'll never get it back. They'll
hello again, Colt.
They'll
se va, swap. On call.
God bless you.
You're welcome.
Somebody was talking German to me today, this lady, and I still remember a few German phrases, so I started talking back. She don't speak much English, and she mumbled something. I didn't catch her, and I said, "God bless you." She looked at me. She looked. No, I know that, but I didn't say Gesundheit. I just said God bless you. I know. And she looked at me with a puzzled look, and that's when I said it. And she goes, and she's like, no sneeze. And I was like, oh, okay. But no, she came up to me, and I don't know. She kept saying like woman, basket outside, and I looked outside, and I'm like. And then she pointed. She goes, woman, basket. And I'm like, okay. And then she goes, no pay. And I went. So
did she want you to go get her a basket? One was stuck or something?
She kept saying woman, basket. And then she said, no pay. And I went. So what I thought she was saying
y'all have
was
a quarter, put in a quarter, then you get a basket out. When you bring it back, it gives you money back?
They do that at Aldi. They don't do that at my job.
Oh, okay.
Aldi don't even have plastic bags on it. You got to bring your own bags.
That's a German company. Aldi originated in Germany.
But what I got out of what she was saying was this lady, I looked out, it was a lady. She had a basket full of stuff. I didn't check her out. None of my other cashiers were up front.
Oh.
So I think she just
Yeah,
filled
no
up a
tape.
basket, walked out. So I told my assistant, she's like, I'm not going out there. And I said, I'm not either. Fuck that.
I
So
would
good
have.
luck.
I said, hey, get your basket back in here and pay for that stuff.
I should have said, man, get your ass back in here. So I think that's what the woman was saying, that she just walked out to fill the basket and just walked out the door. So I'm going to tell my boss tomorrow, look at the camera and see if that was the case. You know, because they got some pretty good cameras. They could zoom in on that. You know, that way if they come in again, we can, because, you know, we can call the cops on them. Because they do come to the store. We can call the cops.
There wasn't nobody at the register when she walked out of there with a basket full of stuff.
Nope. I cannot keep my cashiers at the register. I tell them, stay at the register or near the register, and they go walk. They're in the bathroom or they're somewhere. And I'm like, where are my cashiers? They do not listen to me. So I'm going to have to go into asshole mode. I don't want to go into asshole mode, but they don't listen. Because
next time a basket full of stuff leaves and you're not at the register, it's coming out of your check.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. It's like this. Well, they're going to put a brand new system in to where the owners, you know, one of them lives in Vegas. You know, they could be sitting on their couch on the phone and watching the camera.
Y'all already got that, you said last night, huh? Or no?
They didn't install it yet. Not at my store. They have it, but not at my store. Because they called out. One of them was watching a store in Alabama. And they called up and they said, they told the store manager, your employees aren't doing what they're supposed to do. I have a cashier. She just stands at the register. And I'm like, do something. Do anything. Do something. Sweep, I don't care. Don't stand there because I get in trouble. So I now have permission to write people up. And I can send them home. So if they don't listen to me, asshole mode kicks in. Because if they don't do their job, I get in trouble.
Right.
And I keep telling this girl,
I gotta go get some more lemonade.
Oh, okay.
Come on, babe. Get under my feet. I'll be right back. Get some lemonade. I ain't going to lean off the dock.
And this lemonade moment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. By Stack. Grumpy Stack Tires, that is. Located in Ville Platte, Louisiana. Home of the Million Mile Tire. He ships it, you handle it. Or you can fondle it, I don't know. Yeah, Colt Boudreaux sends the link, you can. Long as you got your thingamajig fixed, because I can never hear you.
Oh, Colt wants to come up.
Yeah, he said that a couple minutes ago. If you got your modulation fixed and we can actually hear you, I'm good.
I wasn't there when I got up, I don't think.
He said it 4 minutes ago.
Does Raging have it?
Raging have what?
The link.
No, I don't. No.
Raging Cajun.
I didn't give anybody the link. I gave you the link.
Oh.
You know that's how I do it. I give you the link and then you do it. Yeah. Raging put out a video today about some toolbox, something. I didn't watch the video yet, but.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't see it yet. I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I was at work. I was at lunch. You know, I don't pick up internet at work. When I go around the corner to CC's, I watch eating a pizza. That's when I look on YouTube and this and that because I pick up their Wi-Fi. But no, I give you the link and you send it to whoever you deem whatever that you trust. Yeah, I don't send it to anybody. I could send it to Raging, but it just takes too much time.
Yeah, okay. I thought you already sent it to him. I didn't know.
No, I only send it to you.
Well, he got it now.
I figured you would send it out. Yeah. It makes it easier for me. Mainly because I'm lazy. Hell. I got one more day of work. I got to get through tomorrow somehow. Yeah, I'm already sleepy, but I'm not going to sleep yet.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Colt? Welcome to the panel.
What's up, Colt? ¿Cómo se va?
It's my new hat.
Yeah, I saw it a couple of weeks ago.
So this is another one. That's more like a camouflage hat. This is a new one.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Fleur de lis.
No, it's the
Pretty cool
Cajun
hat.
flag.
Ah,
Woodrow knows about it.
What's that?
The Acadian flag.
Oh yeah, Acadian flag.
ah.
Sure
it's got
do.
It's the New Orleans flag. Got red, white, and gold.
Yeah.
Fleur de
I mean, it's got the fleur de lis, so it's doing pretty good there.
Yeah.
lis. He believed I call UPS today about the employees. They
I
can't-
forgot.
They
Huh?
talking about they can't find my house, but they found the houses that I'm in between. I told them right between that, and they say, "We'll send your package Monday." I got it. I was on vacation.
You're like, bullshit, you send it today. What's the matter with them people?
You got it today?
Nope. She said she got it.
Hey, Miss Missy.
There's my honey.
I'll tell you what, my garbage people, they're supposed to pick up, the other ones I had Waste Management, they picked up Tuesday and Friday. This one that I got Coastal, they only pick up every Friday. They didn't pick up last Friday. They said, oh, somebody was in the street. We didn't go down. So I called them every single day. They said, oh, we'll be there today. We'll be there today. We'll be there today. We'll be there today. Okay, it's Friday. They didn't come today. 2 weeks in a row, they ain't picking up my thing. And then they send me a rate increase. So my roommate said, yeah, we going, because I down this street, they have like Waste Management, and they have another company. So I'm going to try to go back to Waste Management, because these people, look at this. I'm watching True Crime Network, and it just showed a UPS facility. But, so they
We don't pay our garbage pickup over here.
Yeah.
There's a
one of them they just come in one of them they just come with a regular truck and a thing with like a gated like a pulley thing, like when you pick up the branches and stuff. One of them just does that. The claw thing, sort of. But
transloader, they call it.
Yeah, but damn, Coastal ain't picked up my trash in 2 weeks, and my trash cans, it's full. I can't put any more trash in it. And they keep saying, oh, we're gonna come. And then they send me a bill for a $5 rate increase. And I'm like, are you serious? Nope. I'm like, nah, bullshit. So I'm getting rid of them. I'm gonna try to get Waste Management back. Because they're much cheaper, and they come twice a week instead of once a week. And their rates are really cheaper. Because Coastal's off the freaking market. They're like $20 higher. I think I was paying like $30 or something with $40 with Waste Management. But Waste Management, they were doing recycling. So I had two cans. I had a trash and a recycle.
Right.
This one's just got, and the can was left here from the previous tenant. They didn't get their deposit back. They left that. So I had to put a deposit down. So I got to go to the office to get my damn money back. Because 2 weeks in a row, they ain't picked up my trash.
Damn.
I'm like, what's going on here? So
when they miss us, like for a holiday,
yeah.
They here the next day, though.
Well, they kept saying
we get ours picked up on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very early. Sometimes it's a little late. 9, 10 o'clock.
They told my roommate, oh, there was a truck in the road, so we couldn't get that down there, which is bullshit because you can come from 3 different directions on my street. They just didn't want to pick it up. That's all. They didn't want to pick it up. They said, oh, there was a truck blocking the street. Well, what about the back way? There's 3 ways to get to my street. You go to right, left, and straight because the other way goes to the highway, and it's blocked off by woods. So, but they said, oh, we'll be there in the morning. Just never came. Called them every day for a week. Nothing. And then they were supposed to come today. Didn't come today. So, so Coastal is unreliable. So I want to go back to Waste Management. At least they will, and then I can go back to the recycling hopefully they give me a recycling, because I hate throwing all these damn plastic things in the trash. I'd rather recycle them. I mean, they charge me for the recycling. I don't make any money off of that, but hopefully at
They
least
charge you for recycling when they making money on it. Dang.
it's included in the garbage. Yeah, I had 2 trash cans. So yeah, recycling came on Tuesday. Recycling came on Mondays, and then the trash pickup was Tuesday. And no, wait. The trash was. Wait, let me think. I think the trash was Monday and Thursday. The recycling was on Tuesday. It was included in the bill. So yeah, they charged us for the recycling, for the plastics, bastards. And who knows if they actually did recycle? I kind of hope they did, but yeah. So Coastal don't do recycling. No. And then the damn place is like 30 miles, 30, like 27 miles from here. So,
we used to have a company that would pick up on Tuesdays and Fridays in the mornings.
Yeah.
And I think it was Tuesdays and Fridays. Mondays and Thursdays. That's what it was. And I had 2 cans. And, sometimes if I miss, I'll throw it in the other can. I worry about it. But, that makes flies and all that if you got food in there and all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got them big dumpster type, with a big lid and got some wheels. You roll it to the road. The truck comes with the little forks on it or whatever. And then it picks it up, boo-goo, like that,
That's
over
what Waste Management does, yeah.
It's at the side, and it picks it up and dumps it, puts it back. They pull up a little bit, pick the next one up, But the city, the town of Eunice, got a different waste, garbage pickup. And right now it's we got green cans, and it's Bayou State garbage, waste. And just so happened, and then it's only once a week, Tuesday mornings. Then, well, right when from the get-go, man, they wasn't picking up trash. They were blaming it on, well, it's a new route for our drivers and all that. And then, man, people were getting aggravated. It went like 2 weeks without no garbage pickup.
Yeah, it's about what I got right now.
I'm glad I had my other blue cans. They didn't pick. They were going around town. If your can was on the road, they were picking it up. And mine were in my yard at the end of my driveway by my patio. Good thing, and because they can't come on your property to collect them. If they're on the road, they can get them.
Yeah.
And so I look at the newspaper one day, and I see my cousin on there. I'm like, what the hell? And he's a well-known musician. And I'm like, what the hell he's doing on there? And I look, he runs the new Bayou State garbage pickup.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm like, really? I said, well, that's the problem.
Should have called them up and said, hey, what the hell? You ain't picking up my damn garbage. Thought we tight.
Yeah. Hey, cousin, quoi tu fais avec toi, né? Like, Koyo. I'm like, the Fatra, And he's like, oh, man, yeah, I got a new drivers and all this. It's a new route for them. They're not from Eunice, they from, over here in, where they located? Right there in, I think not Maryville, not Palmetto, right there not far from the line. It's St. Landry Parish and Point Capee line.
Oh, yeah.
Melville, I want to say that. But they ran there by Crotch Springs. Crotch Springs, Melville.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Right there. Right at the bridge.
So, anyway, I said, well, that's what's wrong.
Hey, you give me a truck and I'll dump my own trash and bring you that truck back.
And when that truck broke down, I guess they only got one.
Hmm.
He had a truck breakdown, and I noticed something funny. The way the garbage truck passed, I could hear it. I didn't have the blinds open, so I opened the blinds, and no wonder it sounded funny. There was two guys, because it takes two people to pick one of those cans up,
Yeah.
especially if they full and like your lid is cracked or something, over full, and the rainwater gets in there. Oh boy, man, you got 80 gallons of water in it. Man, that's why they got them, them big hydraulics to empty those things.
Yeah, with Waste Management, they got the hydraulics, but sometimes they would have the two guys on either side, and they would do it like you said, do it that way. It depends. It was just weird. One time, they threw it, and they did not shut the lid open. They didn't close the lid. It was open, and it rained, and the whole damn thing, like you said, that damn thing, I went to pull it. Some bitch was heavy. I literally had to dump it over in the middle of the street because we didn't have a drain right there. I had to dump the whole damn thing out. It was all that water going. The drain was a little way down the street, so when I dumped it on the curb, it just went, down the street on the slope.
At least it washed the inside out.
Oh, yeah. And I sprayed it
out. All that old funky smell in there.
Yeah.
Because them cans stink. They do. Even with bags, they still stink.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always sprayed it. I had that can, that Waste Management can. I had that for about, 8 or 9 years. I had that can. Probably. Because the first one broke.
Probably about 8 years I've been having my blue one. And the numbers on them match.
They hit the first one I had. They hit the first one and cracked it.
One of mine's like they got long numbers, but at the end, the last three numbers, one of mine's 199 and my other one's 200. I got them at the same time, because I asked for two. If you're out there and they pass and they, divvying out cans at every house, you ask for an extra one, they'll do it, and I did. And then my neighbor that lives on the highway, it's a rent house, but he came up to me. I had a can at the corner of my house because my neighbor was using it, like Christmas or whatever, extra stuff. She'd throw stuff in there. And then the landlord came over. He says, "Boudreaux, this your can?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he looks at it. And he says, "Well, mine's missing." I said, "Well, that girl moved." He says, "I know." I said, "I let her use my can one day to put it on there." He said, "They got numbers on them cans, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know that. I got matching numbers back to back." And he was like, "Oh, motherfucker." He thought it was his can. He thought I got his can. I said, no. I said, "Your can's going to have a way different number than mine. Because when that passed on Bacchioke, I got two. And I got pictures of my numbers when I got them. Brand new." I said, "You want to look at the pictures?" "No, I believe you. He thought I took his damn can.
What the hell you going to do with this trash can?
Who in the hell steals trash cans?
I don't know.
You'd be surprised, dude.
In this day and age.
The girl took the can to her new house because it didn't have one. So she took his can. I said, you go to her new house and get your can."
She says anything, say, "Well, you took my property. It's either you give me my can back or we calling the police."
No, but he didn't take my can.
No, I'm saying get it from her.
Oh, okay.
Like he goes to her house and get his can back.
So he came. I don't know if it was that afternoon. He came. I guess he was cleaning the rest of the trash out of the house, which she didn't do. When she moved, she didn't clean it all the way. He used my can to put to the road. I said, "Uh-huh." I walked out the back door. I was going to my shop, and I noticed my can was going. So I looked. I peeped around the corner. I'm like, okay. I said, he's using it. But, well, hell, he's like, "Is this my can? Is this your can, whatever?" So I was like, as soon as that can gets emptied tomorrow morning, I'm going there and getting that can, because the property, that driveway is not all his property. Some of that his driveway is the house next to me, their property. And he's actually, his driveway is on somebody else's property
That's weird how
to
that
go inside
happens.
the house. Yeah. So when they picked it up the next morning, emptied it, I went and got it, and I put it. I didn't keep it at the corner. I put it in my yard. Well, it was in my yard, but I put it further into my yard
Yeah.
where he had to not just step on my property and get it. He had to go across my patio, you know, and all that, and go toward, you know, halfway my house to get it.
You ain't gonna do that.
No, he ain't gonna walk that far. I mean, you know, because he's trespassing like that. I mean, if he wants to make a big stink out of it.
Yeah.
He said, you know, they got numbers on them cans with the names or with the addresses. I know that. I said, my other cans got the number right before this one or right after this one.
Yeah. Telling you, people just, you know, they amaze me nowadays.
Oh, they steal cans. If somebody ain't got a can, they're going to go around at night and they're going to feel the can. If it's light, if it's on the road and they feel it, if it's light, they're going to grab it if they need one. Put it right in the truck.
Yeah. I always kept mine, like last place, I kept it in the garage when it was empty. So even when I was throwing trash in there, I would throw it in and put the lid down. And I never really had any flies in the garage. Right. And then I would, when it was time to put it out, I would put it out. I wouldn't put it out. Sometimes I put it out the night before. I'd usually put it out 4 or 5 in the morning, right before, you know, they pick up. Because sometimes they would pick up at 6 in the morning. Other times, because they would pick up at like 6 at night. One time they came at 9:30 at night. I said, what the hell is a trash man doing out this late? They were, because of the weather, they were so far behind. And their truck, I don't know, something with their truck or some shit. I don't know. It was like 9:30 at night. And I had like a dumpster thing. And I'm like, okay. They're picking it. At least they're picking it up.
Yeah.
But damn cold pick up the trash. I'm going to have to get rid of them.
Yeah, like when I throw mine out the night before, you know, I put it to the road the night before because they'll pass at 4 in the morning. Sometimes they'll pass at 6, sometime at 9, but usually it's early in the morning.
Oh, I've already had them pass at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
If I got trash and I know that my can is halfway or 3/4, I'm bringing it to the road before I open it because I know they're going to have flies in there.
Yeah.
That way I don't open it right down on the corner of my house, which the door is about 12 feet, 14 feet away from the corner of my house. About 12 feet. And my house is 25 wide. So about 12 feet. And or 14 actually. Because it's on the other side of that halfway partition wall. The door is. So anyway, yeah, I'll bring the bag out, bring the can to the road, then open it, throw it in right there. That way the flies stay by the road, if there's flies in it.
Yeah. They still have flies that come around this one, but it's not near the door or anything. It's on the side of the house.
When we do seafood, you know, like shrimp peels and stuff,
yeah.
Man, oh yeah, man, that attracts flies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
And it don't take long for them blowflies to lay eggs on them, and they got little maggots crawling around the bag, coming out of the bag. Oh yeah. And that's what makes flies. After about a week, they turn it into egg. The little maggots turn into a fly.
Yeah.
But everybody had a problem with flies this spring. Some people still having a problem with flies. I don't know, a hell of fly infestation for some reason. I don't know if the sewers are full of dead rats or dead skunks, possums, or something, but over half the town had an issue with flies.
Yeah, and they got flies over here.
From.
Every time I open my back door, I got a fly coming in. I said, "Where the hell are these flies coming from?" I don't see them anywhere. I go outside, I don't see them anywhere. They got, I sprayed the garbage can down, so they're not they're not near the garbage can anymore. But they're coming from somewhere, the trees, or I don't know where.
Oh, they stay in trees and bushes and stuff. That's where they stay at.
Yeah.
And where them blowflies come from, I don't know.
There's a lot of wood. There's a lot of trees around here. So, yeah, they coming from there.
Them blowflies, man, I don't know where they come from. But as soon as you put out seafood, or you got a dead possum in the road or something, them blowflies, man, it don't take long for them to find it. And I don't know where they hide it, because you never see blowflies until you see something dead or some seafood or something.
They have to be in the trees or the bushes or something. They have to be something.
But man, they blowing around, and that's why they call them blowflies.
There's the
and they got that fluorescent green bluish color on top of their head. They bigger than a housefly, and they different colors on their head. That's a blowfly, and they lay an egg, and they'll lay a damn clump of eggs that big around.
Yeah, they always doing that.
Man, I used to have that in my bait, because it take me 2 days to use my bait up. And I was telling the guy I was getting my bait from, I says, man, I'm getting blowflies in there. I got to deal with that in the morning. And after I run my crab traps, then I'm out of bait. I'll make sure to stuff them full so, I don't have no bait left over. He says, man, all you got to do is come over here, bring the bait here. I'll put it in the freezer for you. You just put a sack on top with your a little card with your name on it. I'm like, really? He says, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I started doing that instead of leaving that all day and all night in the boat. I had to get a boat stinking in a hurry.
Well, yeah. Hell.
And that old bait juice in the bottom of the boat. Oh man, and you get bit by a crab, and then you bailing out your boat, with a little bucket or something, and all that juice gets on that crab bite. You get infected.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good at all.
So yeah, man, just bring the bait here when you finish. And I'll throw it in the freezer for you, no problem. I'm like, all right. Or you throw it in the freezer, I'm like, I appreciate that. He said, yeah. He says, you don't see them half full boxes sometime when we go in there and get bait? I'm like, yeah. He said, that's what that is. I said, oh, I thought that was crabs. He said, nope.
Like, well, hell, I should have known about this earlier.
Yeah.
Wonder why he waited that long to tell you about it.
Well, yeah. Then the guy at the marina, where I kept my boat, my camp was right there. But the guy that owned all that property was like, man, you might have to do something with that. It's starting to get summertime. And when it gets hot, man, all them maggots are going to eat all your bait up. Like, yeah, I need to do something about that. So I just cover it with a sack, a wet sack, grass sack.
Yeah, they can't get into that.
And that's when I told that story to the bait guy. They just bring it back and throw it in the freezer overnight. Like, thank you very much.
Just skip the middleman and say, go out there and fish for me. And give me the fish.
That was an extra trip to the bait shop, because I was going every other day. And, not every day. Well, when I started getting more traps and I was using a box a day, it wasn't a big issue.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have no bait left over hardly, or just a little bit.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, I got my own cooler after that. When I started catching a lot, I was selling the crabs on my own. So, And I had signs on the road and stuff, crabs, you know, $4 a dozen with an arrow, you know, into the road and a gravel road at the landing. And I had my camp there. And I had my cooler set up, you know, fresh crabs, $4 a dozen.
Not too bad.
You know how much crabs in Maryland are right now for number ones or even number twos? I think it's like a bushel is around $200 or $250.
In
And a
Maryland?
bushel of crabs, I think it's 5 or 6 dozen.
Yeah. My
Like
cousin used to live.
$250,
My cousin used to
Like,
live in that state.
$45 a dozen. I'm like, damn. I can go down and catch them myself for free.
Yep. All you need is the damn traps. Throw it in.
No, and string, nylon twine, or heavy cotton twine, and a chicken leg, tie that in, throw it in the water. And when you see that line moving like that, you got a crab on. You just bring it in slow. And you got that big dip net. Got your ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like Cape Fred, sometimes you have 5 crabs on a bait. 5 big crabs on a bait.
Yeah. K-Fred put out a video a couple days ago. He did another pig video. Trapping the pigs, killing them and cooking them and eating them.
Yeah.
Colt, you got that feedback going on.
Huh?
A little
You
bit.
got that feedback. I can hear it talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're all right. But yeah, you always got to mute the YouTube side when you pop on a panel because you'll get that echo feedback kind of loop.
A phone does that automatic.
I haven't been on YouTube on a phone. I mean, as far as like on a panel on a phone in years, probably 4 or 5 years. Since one time I lost my cord and I had to do it on that because StreamYards won't let me do it on my phone anymore. It's a pain in the butt.
I sound out.
Breaking up.
Yeah.
I understood what you said, but it was breaking up.
Still breaking up.
Yep.
Yeah. It never wants to cooperate with you.
Now, most phones, when you get on StreamYard on it, it mutes the YouTube side or whatever. But if it don't, you got them 3 little lines right here. You press on that, and you get rid of that YouTube part like that. You get rid of that running app behind your phone because you got a lot of apps that run, and that draws your battery down. I clear mine out every day.
Yeah, I do that with mine too, but I don't swipe up. Mine has a thing where it says I swipe to the side. It says close all, and I just press that.
Yeah, clear all, like then you can hit that button.
Yeah, because lately my phones, you know, they haven't done an update in a while, but lately my phone's been like acting up lately, where sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I get all these updates. It's called planned maintenance, but we all know it's to slow your phone down. That's what they do. And then they put every time there's an app, they put all these damn games I don't want on my phone, and it sucks. I got to go through and delete all this crap. You know, it's a waste of my time. Let's see. 20 more minutes. I can add my fetch receipts. You can only do 35 fetch receipts in a week. Hell, I find 35 in a few days. I find them on the ground. People that, you know, get them from my job because you can't do returns. So there's a good bit of people that, I don't need the receipt. Can't return it anyway. So I grab all of them damn receipts. Like hell, I find them everywhere. Let's see, put that there. I don't know if Boudreaux said he was going to lean off the dock or not, but we'll just say it's a lean off the dock moment. It goes Huh?
Is it still breaking up?
Yeah, I can sort of hear. I can sort of make out what you're saying, but it's got like that.
I'm gonna get my shit. My headphones.
Nah, you good. It was good before, but I don't know. It's the YouTube sabotage. But oh,
Yeah.
was that a lean off the dock moment? Because I didn't hear what you said when you walked off.
Yeah, that's what I said. Now I gotta go lean on the dock.
Oh well, I didn't do the commercial, so
And
that's up
then get
to
some
you.
more lemonade. So I went lean on the dock and I put my cup right there by the coffee
Ah.
pot. And y'all see me pour lemonade in it.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Yeah. I haven't talked to Doug in a while. I'm gonna call him up one of these days and go, "Hey, what you doing?" Because I mean, the last about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I seen him in Scotty's stream, he was like, "Hey, send me a link. I want to jump on your panel." And I said, "Okay." And I sent him a link, and he was sleeping. Then I sent him a link again because he don't check Facebook Messenger a whole lot, you know. And when I send him a link and I said Boudreaux's on, he comes in your chat when I tell him that. So he's like, "Oh,
he sure did. He hurried up and got on that one."
He goes, "I just happened to be looking at Facebook Messenger when you sent that message." When I tell him you're on, he jumps in. Me, it's a different story. But like when Scotty's on, he'll come on like 9 o'clock, and he don't do his radio. He don't do the radio internet thing anymore, so he don't have to stop. So, but he wasn't on last night. Oh wait, today's Friday, so he was on. He's actually on tonight, probably. But he wasn't on Wednesday night. He does Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and he sometimes does. He does a show on Tuesday with this lady, and then Sunday he does a Sunday morning. So really, he does like 4, sometimes 5 a week. But
What did they talk about?
Scotty Roberts, a channel I watch.
No, what did they talk about?
Oh, he talks about he does topics. Sometimes he'll talk about politics. He'll talk about religion because he's, Fridays used to be ghost night. I don't know. I don't know if he was on tonight. That's how I met Doug and Scotty's stream. But he'll come on at 9. He'll come on at 9 o'clock, and then he'll do like 9 to 10, and he'll do the captain's cabin, and that could be anywhere. Lately, it's been going 3 hours from like 9 to midnight because you get the professor in there, this guy, Professor Bauer. He does a filibuster. You get them on a politic rant, and they'll just start going, or whatever the discussion is, and they'll start going pretty fast. I don't know if he was on it. I don't know if he did a show tonight. But it's usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But he didn't do a show on Wednesday, so I'm pretty sure he did one tonight. Hell, Skipper went live 3 minutes before I did.
Really?
Like,
Tonight?
Yeah. He usually doesn't do it. He usually doesn't do a night stream. He usually does them in the daytime, or around 3 o'clock. It says Newsmaniac is live, hanging out with Belt Loop 29, whatever that is. But
that's YouTube Police. He's a barbecue guy.
Oh, okay. He's been showing up. He's been showing up in the barbecue streams lately. He was in.
He always did. He's been. I think. I don't know if I introduced him to him or what.
I've never known he was in the barbecue community, but
yeah, he's been. There.
Scotty was doing a lot. Scotty is doing a live stream right now. Oh, he ended it.
He's been doing it. I've seen him come in there, after I got in there. And I'm not sure if I brought him over there or if he was there about the same time as me.
I saw him the other night when I was in Yes I Can stream.
Oh, yeah. He's been in there about every week or so,
I'll go in Yes I Can stream. And if I don't see you on the panel or you're not in chat, I'll just duck out. But like
I
the
don't
other
really
night,
go up on Simon's lives anymore.
no. But I saw you in the chat, so I was talking, and I was in there for about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I missed a few weeks, and I was busy and all that, so I don't know if he thought I wasn't interested anymore, because I wasn't showing up. I mean, not even in the chat,
well,
Oh,
shit
one time
happened.
I did. Well, one time out of those 2 or 3 times, I did show up at the end of like the last 10 minutes. And say, hey, I'm busy and stuff like that. So I don't know. And I send him links every Wednesday, every Thursday. When I was doing Wednesdays, now on Thursdays, I was sending him a link every time. So
I don't know.
but yeah, Belt Loop 29. His other channel is YouTube Police. He doesn't show up a lot in that one because, some people think, oh, that's a troll,
Yeah.
But if, people know him, then they know he's not a troll.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a cop. Regular cop, not a YouTube cop.
The name sounds familiar because I think I've seen him in streams before.
Belt Loop 29. His name's Gary.
Yeah.
I got a membership. I was in his stream one night in the panel, and they were giving away him and Devil Dog were giving away because Devil Dog was live streaming from his channel to Belt Loop's live stream. You know how you can do that?
Yeah.
In StreamYard, you can broadcast this to your audience and all that. Well, you see, you don't have that. You probably don't have it turned on.
Can you do it on the free thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I did that through YouTube one time. I had this
You
guy.
gotta have it turned on in your not analytics when you start your stream and all that.
Oh, because there was one time, and I seen him once a couple of months ago. Awesome Joe Productions, one of my friends, and who that, baby?
Yeah, who that?
Yeah, show that when Elvis
that
pops
like
up.
a Pop-Tart, man. Are you fixing to toast it and eat it? It looked just like a Pop-Tart, didn't it?
I know it was probably a wallet, but yeah, it could have been a Pop-Tart. But where the hell was I going with that? Anyway, one of the people in my chat, Awesome Joe Productions, that's a friend of my friends. I've never met him, but he knows my friend, one of my best friends. And he was in my stream, and he's like, hey, man, can I stream I'm going live in a bit. Can I stream your live stream on mine, and I'll bring some people in your chat? And I said, yeah. I said, YouTube, I give him full permission. He streamed my stream for about maybe 10 minutes, and YouTube shut him down. Just like that. Boom, shut the stream down on his side. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I even said on my panel, I was like, YouTube, I give him permission, blah, blah, blah. And I was doing my live, but I wasn't his live stream. And YouTube just shut it down. And I was like, man. And I don't know, even when I was on my stream, I even said I give Awesome Joe Productions permission to stream my, figuring that the AI or the robots would pick up my voice. I don't know, and just say, oh, you gave him permission. Nope, they shut it down anyway.
Damn.
We
see with StreamYard, you can do that, because YouTube ain't got nothing to do with it,
Yeah, well, this was through YouTube.
Through StreamYard. And that one night Gary had 3 people streaming from theirs connected to his.
Huh.
And that if you everybody, like some people to say, hey, like a Sweat Hog, how you doing? Or Coach, how you doing? And then people are looking in the chat for them names and they can't see them because it's only the person that is sharing it, connected with it, that can see both comments at the same time from their live and the other one.
You can do that on Twitch. They started that on Twitch about 8 or 9 months ago. It'll have the name, and I think you could bring up to 6 guests, where you can allow 6 people. You could bring up to 6 guests, but you can also allow up to 6 guests to rebroadcast your stuff. And it'll say if you bring someone up, it'll say their name and it'll say +2. It won't tell you who's on the panel until you click it. Then you'll see, but it'll say +2, +3. I haven't been able to figure that part out, but I haven't done a Twitch stream since January.
Well, they had 3 people connected to Gary's that night, and Devil Dog gave away some free memberships to Gary's channel. You can do that if you with
yeah, I know how to do. I know how to do that. Yeah.
What, free memberships?
Yeah, but I don't. You have to be monetized for that. But
no, I'm talking. Oh yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, I know how they do it because on
YouTube membership.
Yeah, I have the box. When you go in people's streams, you have the option that says, "Do you want to turn this on so they can give you a membership?" Same thing with Twitch. I have the box turned on, and on Twitch, long as you subscribe to them, because I've subscribed to this person, I've never been in their chat, because on Twitch it's random. Like if you buy 5 memberships, it's just pure random. And
they don't buy them; they give them away because it's their channel.
Well, even if you give them away,
they can give away so many free ones a month.
Yeah,
and Devil Dog gave away 5, and just so happened I was one of them. And you don't even have to be in the stream to get them. You have to be subscribed to them, because I know David
Twitch.
Carlisle got a free membership for a month. He wasn't even in the comments.
I got one. I got a few of them. I got one to I think Stacking with Passion or something, and I don't even go in their stream or her stream, or what I'm talking about. What's her name? I don't even go on her damn stream. Last stream I went into hers that's how I found out when Mikey passed away.
You're talking about
Archaeology Mikey.
Archaeology, yeah.
Yeah, I just say Mikey. I was talking about him earlier when Bob was here. That's how I found out that he passed away, because she was doing a live stream.
Back in Passion, I forget her name. Ashley or Jessica?
I think her name's Jessica.
Oh, Arts and Passion, Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I'm subscribed to it, but I don't really go in her stream a whole lot. I'm just kind of But every once in a blue moon, I'll click in there and I'll say hey, and But that's about it. I don't really, honestly. I only go in maybe about 10 people's live streams. I went in Masha's stream today for about an hour and a half, just talking stuff, and I told her I was going live tonight, but it, way too late, so she's probably sleeping by now. She does her live streams around 11 o'clock in the morning, like from 11 to 1, 11 to 2. So,
well, I got transport for the car lined up. They're supposed to pick it up Saturday, the 15th. And Briggs, I talked to him today on the phone. I'm going to get buy a battery from the Napa store where he's at. And
woot woot.
He's going to put the new battery in the car and then meet the transport truck Saturday and turn the key over to him. And I should get the car by the 19th, I think.
Well, that's good. Finally, you're getting that damn car.
Well, yeah, now that I got the title and all that stuff.
Sure, you could have paid Brock's boys to bring it down to you.
How would he get that?
That's up to him. I have no idea.
Hey, Phil,
could let Coke go get it.
Huh?
Could let Coke go get it.
Yeah, wait, what'd you say, Colt?
How do I sound now?
I understood that.
It's okay now. 4 now.
Thank God.
Well, don't change it.
That broke up. I heard it, but it still broke up a little bit. We can understand what you're saying. It's just breaking up a little bit. That's all.
Fuck you, StreamYard.
You got your speakerphone on, you know,
I
or no?
got headset.
Huh?
Headsets. Headset, Joe.
Oh, a headset with a microphone on it?
I don't know about that, but it's a headset.
Yeah.
So you got earbuds in.
Yeah.
What's up, Low Key McGee? Zan Ron? Are you leaving work in 15? Well, I guess you want a link then, huh?
What? Yeah, you need no. Stay your ass at work, Zanron. 15 more minutes? Nah. I'm gonna call your boss up. I'm gonna say, yeah, you need to keep him there at about 10:30 in the morning. He's got to make me. I don't know. He's got to break the vending machine open or some shit. I don't know. So.
And Boudreaux,
Yo.
that wallet did not look like a pop toy.
Oh, it was a wallet? Yeah, it did.
It sort of did the way it was shaped.
Yeah. You know, about that tall.
Hey, Colt.
Things in it.
Colt, show the wallet again. Show the wallet again. Put it up there. There you go. Who that?
It does look like. Is that ostrich skin?
It looks nice and vintage.
Is that ostrich skin?
I don't know.
It's probably just wear and tear, maybe.
A friend made this in jail and gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be ostrich skin or just some holes punched in it to make it look like ostrich. Oh, I see what it is. It's those little stamps, letter stamps that you beat in. That's what it is. Okay.
I know I'm boring, Zanron. I already know that. That's why I let Cajun do most of the talking. But there we go. Got the Who Dat Nation going in. So
yeah, I took a nap today and I'm still freaking tired. I've been on the phone all day.
Whenever I end my live stream, I'm going to sleep.
It's like
transportation companies, insurance companies, man.
So
I got fed up. Man, this woman knew I was fed up.
Say, listen, bitch, I need to get off the telephone with you because I got more important things to do than to listen to your bullshit. So I'm hanging up the phone. Go F yourself. Click.
No, it's not ostrich. It's some poor inmate's butt cheek skin made into a wallet.
You saying Colt's wallet was made from butt cheeks from what? No.
Butt cheek skin.
No.
That's a nice wallet. You fucking tripping.
He already saw your future call. He looked it up last night, I think.
That's a nice fucking wallet. What are you talking about?
What, the Camaro?
Yeah.
I thought that was another guy sent you that picture of a Camaro.
No, that was Zanron that sent it to me.
I thought it was John Isabella.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's right, Colt. You tell him that's a damn good wallet. The Who Dat Nation wallet.
Yeah, who that?
All the way. No, he sent me a picture of 80 Camaro, Chevy Camaro.
The black in the fleur-de-lis, the black part, that's all black mustache hair from some of the inmates. And they put it on like horsehair. Like my wallet, I got horsehair in my wallet.
It's a nice wallet, man. They made it good though.
Man, I tell you, I wish Elvis would have came in last night when Quick Wrench was on the panel. I would have said, Quick Wrench, go get your Lions gear. Show.
Oh no, it's my belt that has horsehair. My wallet don't have horsehair. Cowboy wallet. It's a Cody James wallet. A bull rider. $50 freaking. Missy said, pick out what you want for Father's Day. I went straight to the wallets. We was at Boot Barn in Lafayette.
I
I
want
went
$1
straight
million.
to the wallets. Straight to the wallets.
I'll send Boudreaux a picture because I'm laying down. I don't feel like turning on my camera right now. I'll send them the picture.
You said that last night and you turned your camera on for about a half hour. I almost asked you to show me that picture.
Yeah, but I never showed them the picture.
And you turned your camera on.
Well, I'm laying down now. My fat ass ain't getting up right now. I'm tired. He's getting it Saturday, whenever the hell
I
Saturday
tell you what,
is.
man, them toolboxes, that's nice, man. You said they were 700.
$7.99 with a 40% discount.
Okay, 800
The black one, the red one was $5.99 with a 40% discount.
minus 40%,
Yeah.
$480. That's cheap, man.
They looking at them.
That is cheap.
One guy said it was too much. He's waiting until it gets down to $60, and I started laughing. I said, "It ain't gonna be here that long."
Yeah, you said that earlier. I'm like, no, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, them bastards. They wait. I already sold. I sold one. That one, the one with the two. I didn't. That one's still there. The other one I sold was missing the top part. The other black one, it didn't have a double stack thing. That was the one I sold. That was still $7.99 for the single one. And somebody bought it. They cut a deal for that one, but the other one for both is $7.99. So that's with the 40%. That one's still sitting there. Everybody, and it's locked. People go, "Oh, it's locked. Where's the key?" I said, "I have the key in the office." You don't need to open the damn
we don't want nobody opening the drawers and hanging on them and all that.
Yeah.
Kids are going to do that. Kids will do that.
Yeah. It's practically brand new. It's got a little tiny dent, like a little, about the size of maybe a dime. It's very, not even noticeable on the bottom, but everything else, the wheels were brand new. It was already locked in the dresser in the bottom cabinet. We put the wheels on.
Right.
It was brand new, basically. We opened it right out the box.
I saw you when you put your, the wheels when you, on the box or whatever. When I took
that picture, that wasn't my arm. That was my coworker's arm. Because you notice the black arm. It's not me. I never
noticed the arm.
Oh, that was a little part of an arm. He's standing right there. I went to take a picture, and he's standing right there. I said, "Get out the way. I'm sending this to a." He goes, "What you taking a picture for?" I said, "I'm sending it to a friend." I said, "You can get the picture if you want." My friend's gonna look at you and go, "Who is that?" But this dude's like 6'6". I'm like, "Nah."
Oh, yeah, I see his hands in there now.
Yeah, he was putting. I was standing on. He was putting that one together. I put the other one together because there was two of them. And the key.
Look at that box, Ron. For $480. Yeah, Raging Cajun would ditch the truck and come over and get it. That's a nice toolbox, man. And them newer Craftsmans, them drawers slide out so smooth, man.
True.
That's 18 drawers plus the top hutch.
There, I sent you Zanron's picture. I think it's going through.
Made in USA. All right.
About time something's made in the damn USA instead of China or Mexico or, Bananarama, some bullshit.
Yeah, it's made in Detroit.
Made in Detroit.
Shit, that means it's doomed to fail in. No, I'm just kidding. I promise you I'm just kidding. I said something I got these Spanish people that come in my, a lady and his son speaks English. And I looked at her, I said, "This woman's nothing but trouble. She's coming in my store and doing it." And son looks at me and he goes, "You shouldn't talk about customers that way." And I said, "I'm kidding, right?" And he's looking at me and I'm like, "Well, okay, you think I'm not kidding. All right, fuck that then." She comes up, "How much? What's this? How much?" She'll bring 3 baskets up and walk out with 4 items. It literally takes me an hour and a half to check this one out. So I said, she's nothing but trouble. Because she don't speak English. But then the son picked it up and said that. And I said, you know I'm kidding, right? You shouldn't speak to your customers like that. Next time I'm going to say, kiss my ass.
That's a Makula.
That's right. Go
That's a
lick the
Makula.
tail.
I learned that when I was about 9 years old.
What's that?
Besa Makula.
Ah.
That means kiss my ass.
Akuda Matata. That's the Lion King song.
Hey,
Yeah.
Budro,
Yo.
you spoke French before you spoke English, huh?
Yep.
Guess who there also?
Who?
Vach Domino.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't
French
know that.
Creole.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but how do you know you spoke French before you talk French before you talk English?
I watched his autobiography.
Huh?
I saw his biography, his documentary.
Oh, okay.
And his family came from Vacherie. He was the only one that was born in the home.
His family came from where?
Vacherie? How you say that?
Vatchery? Huh?
He said Vatchery.
Vatchery? Okay, yeah, that's down on the river away.
Yeah.
And he do got
I had
an
Papa Julius Oban, he's from Baton Rouge. He called me, when was it? 2 nights ago, I think it was. And I was doing that pizza. Yeah, it was 2 nights ago. And the phone rang. I said, make it quick, Papa J. I'm fixing a pizza. I said, the oven's preheating. So he says, oh, okay. So anyway, he says, I need you to translate something for me in French. I'm like, okay. He got something in the email or something. Or
Well, shit, he could go on Google Translate and do that. Just
yeah,
type
but
it
this was in Cajun French, and he couldn't. I guess he don't know how to do it.
not the
So
French.
anyway, I said, well, what is it? He said, bon or something. I said, B-O-N? He said, yeah. I said, okay, that means good. Bon. Good.
Bon
He said, oh,
appetit.
yeah, that's right. So then he said, what was it? Song. I said, spell it. He said, Sante. I'm like, spell it. He said, S-A-N-T. I'm like, oh, that's song. I said, that's that. You know, like in ball, they're like good with that. You know, does it have avec in it? A-V-E-C. He said, no. So anyway, it was and then Mon, he says M-O-N. I said, yeah, that's mine, my. And then he says fair or something. And I'm like, I said, you sure it's not famille? I said, spell it. And he spelled it just like famille, but without the M. You know, F-A-M-I-L-L-E. He spelled it without the M, or I didn't hear the M. I said, that sounds like Faye, but you sure there ain't an M in there? And he looks at it. Yeah, there's an M. It's F-A-M-I-L. I said, it's family. My family.
Yeah.
So, and it was like, so finally when I got all of it out 5 minutes later, it was like, thanks from my friends and family.
Like, you wasted 20 minutes of my life just for me to tell you that.
Well, he wasn't spelling it right or something.
I would have been like, who the hell sent you this package?
I don't know if it was a card they sent to him or in the mail or he got it in an email or what. But I translated it for him. And I said, you know, they do have a Google French, English to French, and then French to English. And I said, that'll tell you that. He says, I didn't think they'd do it with Cajun French. I says, no, you got to know Cajun French to translate because some of the words we speak are obsolete and they won't show you that.
Yeah. They'll try to make it close to it, but it'll lose some of the meaning.
Yeah, but we still speak words that are obsolete in France. And the Google Translate is France French.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know,
I said,
or
your
like
Mexican
Quebec,
pastor told me that.
Quebec or Nova Scotia, because they kept their language, except for Nova Scotia, their French stayed the old French, just like down here. Their French never modified, like the English modified. Like, hey, how are you doing today? Hey, what's going down, bro? Yeah, that's how the English has changed. And our French never changed like that. It didn't get to the modern French where it's at in France. So we still speak French that they don't speak.
Yeah. That's the hidden language.
Like
Still got
chassis.
on. You learn. You
There's
learn
a
some
bunch. Let me
French.
look that up. Let me look to see how to say window. Chassis is window. Let me look that up on Google Translate. Google will come up. Okay. All right. Now, English to French. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, you'll see it pops up. If you type it in.
I don't use it, so I gotta almost spell it out all the way.
Yeah, if he would have spelt it out like that, it probably would have came up the same as you did it, but he might have misspelled it, and then you would have told him, kiss my butt or something.
Yeah. Well, it's see, window is not showing up as chassis. It's showing up something like fenêtre.
Yeah.
Fenêtre. Yeah.
Kind of a different meaning to it, yeah.
Fenêtre is coming up. Damn. I think I remember how to spell window in French. It's a chassis. CHASSIE. Let me see if I can do that. Chassis spell like chased with an extra e. Chassis.
Cafe a lot.
That's the good shit there.
It's not doing it. I
Hey,
wonder
Phil,
if I can.
Yeah.
This is a ponton roulette.
Chassis.
Let the good times roll.
Frame. Okay, chassis comes up as frame. Chassis.
Mm.
I need to invent my own language.
Okay.
So I
Roger,
can
they not
compare
going
everybody.
Like
they're
window
not going to
frame.
understand you.
What's that called?
Google don't understand Cajun French. They only understand the French.
Yeah.
Google don't understand English. They
Like I
only
said,
understand
we-
Mexicans that can't speak English.
Like I said, we still speak words that they don't in French. It's obsolete. They hadn't spoken them in 100 years, 150 years. Let me see. Window pane. Let me see. Window glass.
That's OUI. Oui.
Glace de chassis. Glace de chassis.
God bless you.
Hey, Phil guy.
Chassis glass. Yeah. Okay. So chassis window glass. Yeah.
Phil guy.
It's doing a different way. It's chassis like a frame. A chassis is a frame, like a chassis. A car chassis, a car
Yeah.
frame. That's the way they pronouncing it. But they got songs, like the light in the La Lumière dans Chassis. Well, let me do that. La Lumière dans Chassis. The light
Hey,
in the
Phil guy.
front.
I hear you. Go ahead, Cole.
Raison.
Gobelet.
I have no idea what that means.
I'm still your little boy.
Tops. Okay, so they're using gobelet for cup and tasse for cup. But a gobelet is actually a goblet, like a wine glass with a stem on it.
Magic goblet. Mhm.
Cognac is a
Titas de
French
café.
drink, man.
Tight.
Mm.
Cafe. All right.
Woodrow, you know bourbon is French.
Tasty Cafe. There you go. They got that one right away. Well, almost right away. And I'm having fun with that.
Oh yeah. Zamron said, "I'm leaving
We
work in
don't
4
say-
minutes to kiss my big butt."
We
Kiss
don't
my-
say we down here. We
kiss
say
my
where.
blue butt.
Oh, where. We say, oh, where. You know, we don't
yeah.
say we in Louisiana for yes. We don't. We say where.
I'll call
Wait.
up Zamron's place of business. Hello, I'd like to speak to Low Key McGee. Yeah, we need to keep him there all night. The man's got to
Wait.
make me some underwear.
Oh, okay. Wait. They said yeah instead of yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Where.
I think they're a bit
Yeah, they say
confused.
yeah instead of yes. We.
Oui,
Okay.
chérie.
All right. So we say, man, where? And that's like, man, yeah, you know, instead of man, yes,
Well, yeah.
you know, or
You say
or,
banana,
yeah.
we say tomato.
But they understood that. Well, it said yeah instead of we for yes. Okay. It's just got an S. Like we is OUI for we, and OUIS is wet.
Hmm.
Almost like wet, but no T. Wet. And they said, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll get along with that.
You know how to say no good in French, right?
Cool. Boy, you came in like a big baritone tuba there.
All I heard was,
Yeah. Yeah. But it was basic, you know, and loud. Clear. Not clear, but
I got a very deep voice.
no, it was that you
it wasn't the voice. It was
choking
kind of
on
like,
that microphone.
like,
Car 59, come in. Car 59, come in.
1 out of 12, 1 out of 12. See the man. 1402 Naval Drive.
Cotton,
050.
Cotton Eye Joe, this is the Rubber Duck here. Text more.
142 en route.
1 out of 12. We have a
say what now? And they get to the scene and it's a naked man.
142 in progress. Please assist.
we have a 63.3. We don't know what the hell that means.
Copy.
Let me look at my
Rubber
code
duck,
book. I don't remember that
This
one.
is Woodrow Lecut.
Maybe.
We have a 69 in progress. Please respond. No pants on the request. No pants to a code
Zamron
69.
streaking again. Hey, Brox is leaving in 15. Everybody getting off work early tonight.
It's Friday.
Well, shit, I didn't get off early tonight.
It is Friday.
Well, no, actually, I did get off. I actually got off at the time I'm supposed to get off, 9:30. Now, tomorrow night, well, tonight I had my assistant manager there. She knows everything. Boom, 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 boom. I usually work with this woman, and she's been a manager 2 months more than me, and she's slow as shit. She does everything at the last minute. I'm supposed to leave at 9:30. I'll probably be stuck there at 10:25 tomorrow night. I'm like,
Hey, Woodrow.
he says, go ahead and speak.
How do you say no good in French?
I don't know.
Not you, guy. You don't speak French.
Wait, what?
I
What?
took French, but I don't speak it.
How do you say no good in French?
Pardon?
Bye-bye.
Pardon. Yeah, no good.
I heard Justin
Pa
Wilson say
means
that.
not good. Pa is not.
I heard Justin Wilson say that in an interview.
What? Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that means not good.
I don't know if you know about that channel, Louisiana Public Broadcasting. Subscribe to
Yeah,
that channel.
LPB, that's what his cooking show was on. The TV channel.
Hey, Scott, which one am I? The evening gentleman or the old fart? I'm not that old, so he must be. I think that's you, Cajun.
Yeah, it must be me. What's up, Briggs? We're just doing some French lessons here. Had to do that 2 nights ago, and yeah, doing it tonight.
Well, that's a good topic to talk about.
At least Google Chat picks up my French, and it
Yeah.
translates it to English. And I'm doing it on the microphone. Instead of typing it in, I'm just speaking it. You just hit the microphone, click on the microphone, it turns red.
That's
And you
because
speak.
Skynet has become self-aware.
Yeah.
They can pick
Quick
up
Ranch,
on your accent.
what's up? Yeah,
Quick
you up
Ranch,
tonight
what's going
too.
on?
We on late. You up late, so.
Well, I didn't start the stream at 10:15 because I didn't get off work till 9:30. I had to take a shower. No, I think I started the stream around like 10:05, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, later. Friday nights is usually more later than normal.
I think you started at 11 or 15 to 11, I think.
No, I've been on 2 hours and 11 minutes already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it was 15 after 10, yeah.
More like 10:05. Oh, I said 10:05, 10:15. I got home about 9:45. The cab was there like in 10 minutes, and then I took a shower because Oh, okay.
You sent me the link at 8 after 10, and you were live for about a minute or two.
Yeah.
So 10:05 you started.
Yeah. Whose panel were you on, Quick Wrench? Somebody I know? Because I don't know everybody. Because I took a shower because I sweat my ass off. At my job, the thermostat stays at 70 degrees.
Fluffy. Oh, yeah.
Fluffy Mexican. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I do.
Must be a tool community.
I haven't seen him in a long time, though. He used to come in with on Ed's stream, I think. Shit, that was a good while back.
Oh, well, I don't go on Ed's stream too much. I don't really know much about machinery and tools, so I'll pop in once in a while, say hi, but that's foreign talk to me. I'm like, I know nothing about that.
Virgo, you on the phone, eh?
No, I'm not on the phone. I'm on my laptop. Why? Do I sound muffled now?
Nope.
No, just wondered.
I haven't used the phone on StreamYards in a good 4 or 5 years. Go back to where I did streams, phone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't. StreamYards on my phone, it makes the picture small, like really, really small, like smaller than usual because of the phone. And then when you translate it, and then when I do it on YouTube, it doesn't show it at all. It messed it up somehow. Because I used to do when I was at Rack Room, and I'd walk behind. I would do live streams in the morning time. That's how I came up with the snoring edition. I'd get dropped off at 7:30. I have to wait an hour and a half. So I'd go by the bushes, find some money. Do a little sort of like not metal detecting without the detector, and I'd get on and do the live streams. I'd do that on my phone, and then that would work to YouTube. So I haven't done a live. So technically, I did do a live stream on my phone about, I don't know, a year ago, 8 months. Whenever I left Rack Room, I left that place in, I think, August. Yeah, because it was right at 2 years. So I left that place in August, so almost a year ago. And good riddance to that sumbitch place. Because I got screwed over I got passed over for promotion several times. So considering I'm the one that made all the sales and I'm the one that ran that damn thing while my drunk ass boss was sleeping in the warehouse. So then I had a district manager who was like, didn't want to do anything, and then she retired. And I never met the one that replaced her. But I know she was a black lady. That's all I know. So Um, I was at a store.
use it.
$3 for a Coke, $2 for chips, so that's $5,
Guess
and
what?
15 for cigarettes, $22.
Oh, I was thinking. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought he said, "Guess what he paid with," but he's just like, "Guess what he paid." I'm gonna
$22.
say $17.52.
Shit, that's a pack of cigarettes right there with the tax.
Oh, I'm looking at this wrong. Bag of chips, a soda, and a pack of cigarettes. Oh, it's up to about $43 now. Because you got to remember these.
22, $23. Whoa,
See? I was
$32.
close. I only went over by $11.
How much is a Coke? I
Probably
was
like
thinking
$5.
$3 for a Coke.
Probably
$2 or
$5.
$3 for chips. Depending on what size bag of chips. You know, if it's a little normal bag, you know, that's $3.
Oh no! If
Up
it's
in New York,
if it's
a
a
big bag
convenience,
is like $8,
Wait.
$10
if
for a
you
big
went
bag.
to a convenience store, they will charge you $2.49 for that bag, small bag of chips,
Yeah, that's what I was. $3 for a bag is what I
Yeah.
said.
and they'll charge about like the
How you go to
Exxon.
the dollar stores?
Yeah, but the dollar store ain't worth $1 anymore. It's like $1.25. The Dollar Trees, and most of the Dollar Trees are starting to close down.
Yeah, but like Dollar General, it's $2 for two and a quarter for a Coke. You know, 20-ounce bottle of Coke.
We charge $2.19 for a Coke. That Dunkin' Donuts, that coffee that I showed you earlier, $3.79.
Yeah.
Family Dollars, you get a 1 liter for $1.75.
5-ounce bag of chips for $7. Man.
What? That's a convenience store. He went in a gas station, so I had to.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah.
ripping $7 for a small bag of chips. Shit, I wouldn't
Hey,
even pay
he's
that
in
for
New York. Okay, he's in New York. So
Oh shit, everything. Oh, okay. Well, that would explain it. New York. Shit, if they did that down here, they'd hang somebody. There's no way. I'm not paying.
Right.
I'm not paying $7 for a small bag of Zaps. I'm sorry.
grocery store.
Ladies.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, we pay
I
what?
tell you.
$1.50 for a bag of Zamps. $1.50, $1.60.
no.
How
No.
much? For a
I
bag
know
of Zamps.
Walmart was
Okay, a
charging
small
like
bag.
$7.50.
2 liters.
Crottators?
Yeah. Zaps
No.
Zaps has
No, I
got
paid
$7.50.
$2, not even $2 a bag at Tobacco Plus
Yeah.
for a little bag of crottators.
Yeah, I like
Which
that.
one? It's $7.50.
I like the
Nah.
voodoo one. I would
Yeah, voodoo. Yeah,
was
voodoo
the
chips
good
are good.
Uh-huh.
I threw away
Voodoo
not quite a half a bag. Not long ago, they were in a big box of, like 20
Yeah.
bags, 20 small bags of potato chips. When my granddaughter came over last summer, and Missy had put that bag of voodoo chip, big bag, like a $4 bag, in that box with the small chips and small bags. And we forgot about it, and they were stale as hell. So I threw them away. Took the rubber band off.
Yeah, if you messed up, you had to throw them away, but yeah.
I paid $5 and something for corn chips. Frito-Lay corn chips. You've been seeing that commercial lately with Sam Elliott. At the chuck wagon. The cowboys eating at the chuck wagon and stuff under the tent.
I've never seen that commercial.
At Frito-Lay, Sam Elliott does the voice, and he was saying Frito-Lay, 100 years, and we make them now just like we made them back then. Corn,
There you go, Colt.
oil,
New
and
sub.
salt.
Yeah.
Man, corn, oil, and salt. That's it. That's all the ingredients in those corn chips. Ground up corn, oil, make it a little
Wait,
pallet
what
up
you
or
said,
whatever,
Bill
and then
guy?
fry 'em.
I said, Brock's boy said he subbed to your channel. I said, you got a new subscription.
That's like maybe one day I'll get to 700.
Maybe. You gotta go. You go to the right channels. You ought to go on Masha's stream. Everybody, of course, you know those. Masha's stream gets a lot of people, but they'll sub to you, but a lot of them won't come in your stream, which I hate. Don't sub me don't sub me just for numbers. You know, come in my stream, participate, and all this other razzle dazzle crap. But,
I know Budro never seen my channel before.
Oh yeah.
I've been in your live. Well, I'm trying to get in your live streams. You delete them as fast as I get in there.
Gotta lean off the dock, get some more lemonade.
All right, time to do the commercial.
Yeah, she drinks lemonade like Uncle Side drinks tea.
Yeah, you got to. But all right, I'm gonna do the commercial. And this lean off the dock moment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. By Stack, Grumpy Stack, that is. And I ain't even had I did not even have the banner on this entire time. I'm slacking. I gotta run the banner. Dumbass.
Grumpy's a small thing.
There's the banner. Wait, it'll pop back around. But by Stack, Grumpy Stack Tires, that is, located in Ville Platte, Louisiana, home of the Million Mile Tire. And then I gotta put the part on where you ships it, you handle it. And then, you know, we'll put this on here because, yeah, fuck it. There we go. All right, you ain't seen that. You didn't see that. Who left the oh, come on. Get back to the oh. Get back to where you go in circles.
You know, UPS, I paid money to get my shit early, and then UPS put my shit on hold because they missed the house. Fuck.
That's bullshit there that UPS did that to you.
Hey, when I was coming back from the store, I saw a UPS truck driving up the street, man. Like, you just passed the house up, and then I talked to the lady on the phone. She's talking about your address don't come up on the map. I'm like, I don't know how, but the houses that I'm in between is coming up.
That's funny. It don't pull up on the map. I'm like, apparently your map is wrong.
Literally. And when I look it up, it shows up on Google.
Google
Google
we
Maps.
gotta go with FedEx next time. Say, fuck that. I'm going with y'all's competitors.
I think
FedEx.
the site that I ordered from, they go with UPS.
Yeah. It's like, what can Brown do for you? Apparently, they can't deliver a box of goddamn cigars.
Priority mail is better.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. It'd be ripped me off.
See, Scott said he's going on the road again. He could drive that car to you.
Oh, Scott said Casey's gonna be driving again soon. It looks like. Yeah, but he's talking about that earlier.
Yeah. Oh shit, Cajun could be driving right now if he goes and hot wires a car. Don't have to be his. Shit. Get under the hood, hot wire that some bitch, put it in the gear, and there you go, free car.
Look, 9 1/4 ounces. You know, big bag of Fritos, not the jumbo bag. You know, just a large. Where there's a lot of Fritos in there. $5.89.
The fuck?
Now that's expensive. These used to be $3.50 before the Hong Kong food.
And that's just the regular Fritos. There ain't no special barbecue flavor, any other shit.
That's what I like.
$5.89. Good
I
Lord.
like
They don't have the Fritos barbecue in this. The corn chip Fritos don't make the barbecue corn chip. They make the chili cheese. They make the barbecue swirlies.
Well, I don't know what it is. They make something barbecue. I don't eat Fritos really. I don't really eat Fritos too much. So
I like Ruffles.
There's Quick Ranch.
I think
What's up,
Tom's. What's up, Dave? Tom's potato chips. Tom's Snack Company.
Yeah.
They had the barbecue corn chips because my mama used to get me those in the morning. When she get off of work from the hospital, she'd go to a little vending machine in a coffee shop and get me a bag of corn chips for like snack on the bus. You know, I mean, I would eat my breakfast. Before Mama got home, I'd fix my cereal or my toast, whatever. cook me an egg sandwich or whatever and eat that, or a couple of eggs. I was like, 7, 8 years old cooking, with nothing to it. So anyway, Mom would buy me a regular sized bag out of the vending machine. It was Tom's corn chips, barbecue. Those were the best. And they had a store over here that sold them here in town, but the store closed. So, I never tried to get them another store to order them. I looked for them. They got Tom's snacks, but they don't have the barbecue corn chips, and that's the best. I love those.
You could probably just go to the website and have them shipped to your house.
Probably get them on Amazon, yeah.
Yeah.
But I only like them every now and then. I don't like them all the time. If I order a box of them or whatever, they'd probably go stale. But these I use in chili. I put these in chili. I pour them in a bowl, or take some out of my hand in a bowl, and then I put chili on top.
Yeah, well, they do like the pyro thing where they flip the Fritos and they put the lettuce and the sour cream and the chili and the tomatoes.
Frito pie. They take a bag of chips, like at the skating rink. They used to a small regular bag of chips. They cut it this way, sideways. They'd open it, put chili on top, cheese, whatever you wanted at the skating rink.
Yeah. See, I got sick one time as a kid eating Fritos. I got food poisoning from a thing of Fritos. I didn't touch them things. I didn't eat Fritos for a good 20 years. And then one day somebody gave me a bag of Fritos and I ate it. And I'm like, I'll give it a shot because I remember that I got sick from it. And I don't eat it too often.
Something you ate with the Fritos or about the same time as the Fritos. If I get food poisoning, it's the last thing I ate. And that's when I think of. Or if I'm sick and I eat something and
I will tell you.
It. Like when I was a kid, I was sick and I ate some fried chicken. And but I was sick. And I don't know if we had chef's fried chicken or homemade or what. But anyway, I wouldn't eat because I was already sick, and then I ate it. And a little while later, it came up. And for a long time, I was a kid. I was probably 8 or 9. I didn't eat fried chicken for a long time.
That's how I was with Fritos. I got sick at the casino one morning. I was eating the breakfast food. I don't remember if it was a cereal or the sausage. It's probably more likely the sausage. And I ate that damn sausage. It wasn't a half an hour later. I was puking my guts out. And I remember that day because my mom won like $1,000 that day at the casino. And I'm sick as a dog. And I'm like, can we go now? She goes, no, I'm winning. I said, all right. I was in that bathroom for like 2 hours puking my guts up. So I got it all out my system. I said, nah. And I have never eaten at that casino again. Like, I went back, but I do not. But this was the breakfast thing. This wasn't lunch or anything. At first, I thought it was the cereal. But then I realized, well, I did eat a piece of sausage and some bacon. It wasn't the bacon because bacon don't get you sick unless you're a vegan and yeah. But
sometimes the sausage stay on that up on that whatever too long and that'll get you sick. Or
I'm gonna cook my ass some bacon tomorrow. I don't care. See, my aunt, my aunt's a vegan. She can't eat meat. I'm cooking some goddamn bacon. Fuck that.
Can't eat meat or don't eat meat.
No, she don't eat it. She only eats that plant-based shit. No, she's telling me, you gotta throw away your bacon. I don't think so. No, I'm gonna cook the sumbitch. If you don't like it, I don't care where you can go. I'm cooking it. I'm going outside cooking that damn shit. I don't care. You don't have to eat it. You don't have to smell it if you don't want to.
That's your aunt and bunket?
No, same relative, not the same
sister.
Aunt.
Yeah, okay.
Her sister.
Yeah.
Same on my mom's side. Same line, different aunt. I haven't talked to her in like 5 or 6 years. That's the one it's not that I don't get along with. She sided with the wrong person against.
Yeah, that's the one that came to your house for a visit for a while. And you had told me that she was a vegetarian and you can't cook meat in your house while I'm here. Boo, butter.
Same one. She don't make a deal out of it though, but she lives in Laplace. Yeah, she's coming over tomorrow, spending the weekend. I won't see her much Saturday, but Sunday. I told her, I said, well, bring your own food then. I'm gonna eat what I will purposely eat it, get a damn hamburger and eat it right in front of her. I don't care. You're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot eat in my own goddamn house. I'm sorry.
Bacon.
You don't like it, don't look at it.
Bacon is American staple. I mean, you got bacon and shrimp, bacon and asparagus.
Yeah.
Bacon by itself. You got
Bacon
bacon
wrap.
vodka. You got
Bacon wrap jalapenos.
You got bacon and everything.
I know.
I'm not gonna say anything more about bacon.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Hang on. That's all I gotta say about that.
I'm gonna be like, this is bacon. All I gotta do is tell it it's made out of a plant.
Oh, bacon. Yeah, it was a plant at first, a bunch of
Probably.
other stuff. When the hog ate it, then it turned into bacon.
No. I mean, she's not the type of
All
person
meat
that.
is plant based.
Yeah.
All meat is plant based. The cows eat the grass. The cows
Exactly.
eat the oats and the
We eat the
alfalfa. And then we eat the
Or
cows.
pigs.
The cows turn the plants to meat, so it's plant based meat.
That's always my logic with vegans. Well, my old landlord was vegan too, but she was white as a ghost. She had to take the iron pills. Literally, you don't get the iron in your diet. You turn white as a damn ghost.
You got a doctor. They give you all kind of dietary supplements if you're a vegetarian, and you got to eat tofu for the protein and stuff, and that comes from soybeans or soy oil, or soybeans.
I'm not eating. I don't care if I'm sick. I ain't eating no tofu crap. Tofu is no. I'm not. I'm not eating that shit. No, that ain't food.
A couple of times I didn't have a lot of money, and I bought hamburger patties. They were cheap, they were in a box, hamburger patty, pre-made. I'm like, oh, cool deal, Well, I'm cooking them up, and then, it's got a little different smell, but I'm like, okay, they frozen, they cheap. So I fixed my burger and all that, and I'm eating. I said, boy, it's got a certain different taste to it. It was a soybean burger, it was meat, but soybeans added, filler, and I think some beef fatty tissue,
Yeah.
that's what the patties were made out of. It was something like about 50% or 60% beef, and the rest was soybeans. I was trying to imitate Uncle Red. Soybean. So it was a soybean burger, but it had meat in it. I mean, and I liked it. I did. I liked it. And it was only like $5 a box, and they had like 12, 15 patties in it.
Yeah. Oh, I like Scott's there. Had a friend that tried that and he cooked 5 pounds of liver. Damn right, Scott. I salute you for that one.
Hey, bacon sandwiches are good. Cook a whole pound of
Make
bacon.
BLTs all the time.
2 pounds. Then what you do, you put 4 strips of bacon down in your plate. 4 more strips going the other way. Okay, that's your bun. Then you put a bunch of bacon in the middle. Then you top it with 4 more strips of bacon and 4 more strips. You lattice it. All right, you cut it in half and it all stays together. And you open wide and you eat that bacon burger.
Yeah,
that's right.
Be like, this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 2 days. I'm sorry.
Solid bacon. That's a bacon burger.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that online where they take it and they do it. Like you said, they overlap it. And yeah, I did eat Whataburger when I went to Shreveport. First time I ate Whataburger, I went to Shreveport and I got me one of those things. I'm like, yep, that's off the. I can now take this off the bucket list. Huh?
It's off the chain.
Well, they ain't got no Whataburgers down here. They got 4 of them before you go to Shreveport. 1, 2, 3.
Lake Charles got one. Lafayette's got one. The closer you get to Texas, the more often you see them.
Well, Shreveport is basically Texas right there.
Lafayette.
No, it's not.
Almost. It's in that Texarkana area. Because up in there, because Shreveport is only like 20 miles, 30 miles from Texas or something like that. It's 20 miles.
Alabama's got them. Mobile's got 2 of them, I think, 2 or 3.
Well,
Alabama.
we wasn't even going to go to the Whataburger. My cousin wanted to go to some Greek place, and I'm like, I'm not eating that shit. No, I won't eat it. She took us to some Japanese place with the anime, and I'm just like, do they got burgers? No. What the hell am I going to eat? I want a burger. I'm not eating grass. I mean, but we went to, what happens, my landlord here put that fence up. He left a bunch of nails, and a nail, we found out a nail got stuck in the tire, and it was the slow leak. So when we were coming back, before we came back, filled it up, stopped at my aunt's house, filled it up, so it was a slow leak. It got fixed. But Firestone wanted to charge $358 for a new tire. Nothing wrong with the goddamn tire. Well, right next door is the Whataburger. So I'm eating over there. I look up, got the car on a hydraulic. So why the hell is my hood up? I'm in there for a tire. Why is my hood up? Oh, your battery's low. I said, I ain't asked you to check for my battery. I'm here for the tire. I'm not here for you to. I said, why is the hood open?
He was upselling you.
Oh yeah, he wanted to charge $358. No, I caught it first. And my mom was like, that's not our car. I said, yes, it is. I see it from here. It's a white car and a hydraulic. There's no other white cars there. He just took the car. I walked over there and I said, why is the hood open? Oh, we're checking your battery. I'm like, I didn't ask you to check my battery. I asked you to look at my tire. And he's, you need a new battery. It's like $200. I don't need a new battery. I need you to fix my damn tire. Oh, we can't fix it. What I can charge you $300. He goes, I can get you a new wheel. I can get you a new tire, but it'll take like 2 days. I said, I'm leaving. I said, I'm not from here. I said, I'm going back to my town. It's a 5-hour drive. The Walmart up in Shreveport didn't have the the kit. So the Walmart down here had it, and they fixed it, and it cost like $20 to fix it and everything. But Firestone wanted $358 for one fucking tire.
Man.
I told him, shit, no. I started laughing. I said, you out of your mind. You out of
So
your
you finally ate at a Whataburger in Shreveport.
Yeah, because we needed a new tire. All the tire places were closed on Sunday except Firestone.
How was the burger?
Pretty damn good. I liked it.
That's what I'm talking about.
They got
Whataburger is closest to the old pool halls in Abbeville that can they toast their bun a little bit on the grill. Then they put mustard on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Put the patty on top, lettuce, tomato, onions, and they got mayonnaise on the top bun and ketchup on the onions and lettuce, and you got that. Oh boy!
Then they come up to you. They go, "Do you want the regular ketchup or the spicy ketchup?" And I go, "There's spicy ketchup, okay."
Yeah.
So I took the spicy ketchup and I put some of that on a burger, and let me tell you that. Yeah,
got a little bit of that in it right there. See that big bottle that I buy? I'm the only one in the house that uses it. Johnny don't use it. Missy don't use it. I'm the only one.
Oh, I put Tabasco on coarse red beans. I'll put Tabasco on roast. Every once in a while, I'll put some on eggs, but not much. Just enough to give it a little oomph. Like if my nose is clogged up, I'll put some on eggs, or I'll kind of put some.
Missy does a little bit, not much though. You know, I do a 3-second shake on my rice and eggs in the morning, on my potatoes and eggs. I do a 3-second shake.
I'll take a little bit. I'll do this on purpose. I'll take a little tiny drop of Tabasco, and I'll put it on the inside lining of my nose when I'm stopped up. Woo, yeah. Within 2 seconds, my nose drip, 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 drip. I'll let that sinus run. But of course, If you put too much, it starts burning. You don't want to put too much in there. But yeah, I do that with my nose. I let it drip, 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 drip. And then I get to a point, all right, let's wash it out. It'll clear my sinuses up. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
What'd you do today, Dave?
Worked.
What'd you work on? Cars?
No, I
Trucks?
actually had let me think. What did I do today? I had to change 2 lower control arms on a Ram Pro City. Pretty new map sensor in it. Then they wanted, because it was at 90K, they wanted spark plugs done on it. Clean out the throttle body. And then I had to do well, I'm still working on that one. I got to do evaporator core on a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I have another car tore apart. I'm doing camshafts on, or it needs a new camshaft on it.
Overhead?
Yeah, on a Dodge Durango 3.6 liter, 2017.
Yeah.
I have an easy day today. A bunch of alignments, bunch of diags. Waiting for answers on a lot of stuff.
See, there was this Mexican guy, Mexican girl at a train station waiting over there in LA somewhere, Fresno. This guy that wasn't from California, he's over there. And it's the first time he sees Mexicans and stuff. He's like, oh, he says, hey, you Mexican? Guy looks up, see? He says, you waiting on the train? See? What's your name, bud? Cy. And he says, is that your wife there? Sister. What's her name? Sue. See, Cy, and Sue.
He did 1 too on Johnny Carson. What does she do for a living? So,
yeah. What does she do for a living? So,
yeah, that's Mel Blanc that did that. He did that on Jack Benny show.
They used to do that skit on Jack Benny show, and then Jack Benny and Mel Blanc were on Johnny Carson together, and they did the skit on Johnny Carson also.
That's on my favorite list. I've seen that about 10 times.
Yeah, I showed that to Johnny the other morning. He was like, "Oh yeah, I like that."
Yeah.
He said, "I think I remember that on the Jack Benny show years ago." And Johnny's older than me. Johnny's 67. I think he just turned 67.
Good thing about YouTube is anything that's vintage, pretty much, if you could find it. If somebody's posted it, you can find it.
Or 60.
You know,
I think it's 67. Turned 67 in March, I think.
Oh.
this eighth grader in his American government class, and the teacher explains American government to the whole class and also her own political beliefs. And then she says, well, how many of you are going to vote? If you guys could vote, how many of you would vote for Joe Biden this year? The whole class raises their hand.
What?
Except Johnny. Johnny doesn't raise his hand. So she walks over to him and says, Johnny, why do you always have to be difficult? Why do you always have to be different? He goes, because my parents are conservative. They always vote Republican. And she goes, what if I told you your mom's a dumbass and your daddy don't know shit? He goes, well, then I guess I'd have to agree with you and vote Joe Biden. I think I did it wrong.
I think so.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a complete dumbass to vote for him. Yeah.
Did you hear about the latest?
Something happened
What's
today?
that?
Yeah.
No, I was at work all day. I didn't hear anything.
The Judge Merchant or whatever his fucking name is.
Oh,
Mhm.
Hunter?
No, for the Trump conviction.
The Trump prediction or the for the
Conviction.
trial?
The witch
What's
hunt.
his name? Yeah.
The
He's
pre-
sending letters to Trump's attorney staff and to the prosecutors because they found some incriminating information on Facebook that is old and it dates back before the conviction was actually brought up. And somebody on this New York City court case, blah, 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 bullshit on Facebook said that my cousin's a juror and he's already told me there's no doubt about it. They've already discussed it and they can convict him and give him a guilty plea.
Oh boy.
Well, you see, that's cause for a
Now the
mistrial
judge-
to overturn that.
Now the judge has put out that, hey, we have to investigate this deeper. They already know the guy. I'm sure they've already identified who posted this on Facebook, and they know that yes, he's telling the truth, or he or she is telling the truth that yes, the cousin was on the juror or the jury. So I think it's going to end up a mistrial.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? They're going to be like, "Oh shit!" You know they.
Yeah, they're gonna
No,
appeal.
usually-
Yeah.
Usually, when
They're
they
ready.
do a mistrial, it takes months and months. But they know the elections. They know the elections in November. They're going to rush this. They're going to be like, "Okay, let's do this in 2 weeks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." Because they don't want it. But you see, they were going to announce his time. I think it was 3 days before the Republican convention. Just the weird timing. Now they're probably like,
4
"Oh
days.
shit!" Now they're screwed.
Well, no, but I think they're going to have to call a special court date up now to say, hey, the judge is going to. I also think the judge wants out of this. I think
He's
the
probably
judge,
getting death threats. I bet you.
dude, guys, you got Dr. Phil even involved in this shit. Dr. Phil's even been interviewing
What
live.
Phil
with
got
them.
to do with that? What,
I'm
what-
just saying, you've had so much shit happen on TV that says
Yeah.
none of it was a crime. Nothing that ever took place was a
No,
crime.
it's all a witch
Yeah,
hunt.
yeah.
I mean, for them to try to retry him, lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
I think the judge wants the easy way out of it. I think he's going to call it a mistrial and leave it at that.
He shouldn't have been on the damn thing to begin with.
Yeah.
He's got bias. I think his somebody-
Look at Hunter Biden 8 years later. All this
Sure.
with that gun. That's 8 years ago. Then that's
they
just
just starting.
starting the trial, you know. And
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The biggest thing about that 51 members of our freaking Department of Justice, whether it be CIA or FBI, said that laptop was Russian disinformation during the 2020 election.
mhm.
And now Hunter is on trial. And what do? They present the laptop in the trial.
Huh.
So we have 51
Damn.
Department of Justice members that just fucking lied to the whole country. And do you think CNN or MSLSC,
MSNBC.
I call them LSD.
Okay, that'll work. I agree.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
mhm.
MSLSD.
MSLSD. I got to remember that one.
But no, you think one of them will come out and tell the truth that and say, "Oh, sorry, we misinformed you when we said that
No.
it was Russian disinformation"? The hell no, they're not going to.
Mm-mm.
But the laptop is now in court. It's not presented as evidence. They've heard audio books off the laptop because Hunter does audio books besides his paintings that are ugly as shit, and he sells for I don't know how many millions of dollars to people as they're trying to hide funds and launder money and all this shit. But different subject, but that whole trial just basically exposed the Department of Justice that they're a bunch of fucking liars.
They ought to string them bastards up for a treason.
I mean, 51 members of our Department of Justice in this country said, oh, that's Russian disinformation. Leading up to the 2020 election, during the 2020 election, is that not election interference? I mean,
Yeah,
would
that's the
everybody,
definition of
everybody was still, they hit Trump on election interference issues with this last case. They twisted the shit all around to say he's a convict, he's a convict, he's a convict, he's a convict. He's a convicted felon, he's a felon, he's a felon, he's a felon. Not a convict, he's a felon, he's a felon, he's a felon. Well, that laptop's Russian disinformation. Now that fucking Biden and Hunter's in court, boom, there's the laptop in evidence.
I'm surprised they got his ass out the White House, because for months and months he barricaded himself hiding behind his daddy. They tried the process server, and they know damn well they can't step foot on the government property.
Well, how can the FBI, how can the Department of Justice find all this shit on Trump?
A U.S. Marshal can
So
go
easily,
anywhere
they
and
still
arrest
can't figure out where a
anybody.
bag of cocaine came from at the fucking White House. They still
Yeah.
can't figure out where a bag of cocaine came from the White House. There's cameras all over the White House. There's surveillance all over the White House.
Yeah.
And this mysterious bag of cocaine was
saying.
found at the White House, and Hunter's there, but they can't figure out where that came from.
Yeah, there's an erase mark somewhere, a time lapse, a time drop in that surveillance camera. I guarantee you.
Yeah, the
The right
whole damn camera.
The right expert will see it.
Oh yeah, anything can be brought up, deleted or not. They can figure out how to restore it
That's
to
right.
whatever it is.
Not just restore it, but they can actually see that it was edited. They can the right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's a time frame on it. You know, the clock.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. They're gonna have a time. They're gonna have a gap in the time. A lapse.
Yeah. But watch, they'll go through all this trial bullshit, and they'll figure out a way. He'll get his daddy to write an executive order or some shit. I don't see him going to prison. He may pay a fine, but he's not going to pay that fine. You know he's not going to pay that damn fine or whatever they do to him. The Democrats will take up a pool or something. Here you go. Then he's not going to learn anything. He's going to be like, fuck this. They'll be posting pictures, bagging more cocaine. Like that picture where he was in the sports car with the cocaine, sniffing the cocaine, going 160, whatever the fuck it was, the speedometer. The hell? I'm like, and this dude's on the road doing this shit? Nah. I'm like, nah. Insane. I'm kind of actually surprised that they are doing a trial of him. Because I thought they were going to wait.
His daddy came out on TV today and said that if he gets convicted and gets jail time, he's not gonna pardon him. He's gonna make his son serve his jail time.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Because
you know he's lying his ass off there.
Oh, you're never gonna get jail time, but I don't know. They seem to be.
They'll fine him. He's not gonna put his ass in jail. They'll fine him or some shit, and you know he's not gonna pay that.
Well, I will have to say, I agree with one thing Donald Trump did recently say. He did, in a roundabout way, admit that he said jail Hillary Clinton back in the day.
Yeah.
But he also has come out and said the reason none of that ever happened and it was never pursued, it's a bad look. It's a bad branding on America to do such to, not that they're above the law, but to do such to political leaders and say their wife. He said their wife. He did, like, she was Bill Clinton's wife. She still is Bill Clinton's wife. Why, I don't know, but that's between them.
Power. Money.
Yeah.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's between them two.
Yeah.
But it'd be bad to try to put behind bars the ex-first, an ex-first lady, and a ex, what was she? Afterwards, wasn't she?
X something.
Wasn't she like what the fuck was she?
A lawyer.
No, but besides that, what was she? She was her next political term was
She wasn't a cocksucker. I know that.
When?
no, she was
What time frame?
probably
Young?
during the Obama years. During the Obama years, she was Secretary of something. Secretary
Secretary of Defense.
No, she was Secretary of State. I think.
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State.
State,
Yeah.
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 That's why she got the blame for Benghazi. You know, she didn't. She says, "Oh, I didn't know all that was going on," or something like that.
Probably planned it too.
That about the Marines over there that got captured in Benghazi, and they killed them. They killed I forget how many Marines, and they tortured them. I think they slit their throats and put their heads on display and all that, cut their heads off and all that. Benghazi. There's a lot of mad people at her about that. All she had to do was say, SEAL Team 6, go in and get them. She didn't do it. She ignored it.
Yeah.
She did a lot of crazy shit. But Trump basically said it's bad look for the United States to do such to an ex-president, an ex-first lady. So I expect the same outcome with Hunter Biden. It's a bad look for America. Everything's a bad look for America right now. What they're doing to Trump is a bad look for America. What they're doing to Hunter Biden, I can't say is a bad look for America. But you don't.
He's hiding behind his daddy.
Yep.
What's up, Quad M?
I mean, everybody says
Murder, Mitten, Mayo, Monster. Good evening.
You know
Oh,
what
my
that is.
a lot of people say parents are responsible for their sons, their kids' actions. And all that.
4.
Hunter's how old is he? Hunter?
He's got to be like 50 or 40 or I don't know.
No, he's older
50
than me, dude. I think he's like,
He's 50 something.
yeah.
Hey,
his
if his daddy's
Dad,
like
his dad's
70,
dad
80.
doesn't even know how to get off the fucking stage. I mean, come on now.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, huh? Well, this is the only guy that usually when you fall down from a plane. He falls up. Gravity works different with Biden. He falls up. I've never seen, and he's done it twice. He's tripped and fell up. Apparently, his gravity center is upside down. Usually, when you fall, you go down, not up.
Who's getting a mistrial?
See, we were talking about this sometimes. We were talking about this on Scotty's stream, Scotty Roberts' stream last week, because we do a politics, and he did a thing about American jurisprudence and how the system and stuff like that. And I was watching that, and they were going at it with that. They were going at it. I'm gonna have to interview him again. I'm gonna have to get him on my channel and interview him. Let's open the floodgates.
I agree with what Scott Keller's saying, though. Biden, if his son gets Biden will not charge him in his mind as president of the United States. He will not pardon him because he'll pardon him after November 5th and say, I pardoned him. But I did not lie because I didn't pardon him as president of the United States because I got beat. But you're actually still president of the United States till
There's like a 2.5 month transition period.
Like July or
November,
June,
December, and January.
Rock, that's an insult to dogs. If you're talking about Hillary Clinton, she's a dog. That's an insult to the dog communication, the dog family.
Hillary Clinton was walking a dog one day, and these two guys were looking around. They said, I wonder what dog is walking the dog. Who's walking who there?
Slick Willie said, you know what? Who am I gonna get? Am I gonna get my intern or am I gonna get my wife? Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going with the chubby intern.
Oh boy, yeah,
I'm
I can
telling
see.
you, I don't think he ever would have got caught. He just didn't aim right. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for that semen stain, I guarantee you that would have never leaked. Take it how it is, how I said that. I guarantee you they would have had no proof. You would have never heard about that.
What's
That would
that?
have swept under the rug. It's because he couldn't aim right. His aim was off.
What's that? You talking about Clinton?
With
Yeah,
Monica
I did
Lewinsky.
not have sexual encounters with that woman.
Oh, dude, that shit is funny as hell to watch. After they
Yeah.
talked to him for like 2.5 hours, explaining what
He should have
sexual
aimed.
relationship
See,
was.
he didn't aim for the
They
mouth.
explained
He
to him
aimed
for
for something.
2.5 hours. They explained to him for 2.5 hours
Yeah.
what a sexual relationship was after he asked the question. You know what his answer was after that? Do you know since I've been president, I created 640,000 jobs? That's what he said to him. And
Oh, job.
prosecutors, they're like, oh my God, this guy's driving me.
Well,
You're fucking with an attorney.
he apparently made it legal law.
Why
where
is
blowjob
it okay
doesn't
for
count as
him?
sexual
Why is it okay
intercourse.
for him to fuck a girl in the Oval Office, not get impeached?
Yeah.
And then he also was accused of sexual harassment, which he paid, I think, around I'm going to estimate $850,000 hush money payment to her for the sexual harassment he gave a certain person. Well, being president. All this happened while he was president. And Donald Trump gets fucked on something that happened 20 years ago.
Yep. So it's all BS. That's all it is. It's just, I don't know. It's pick and choose. It's like, wait a minute. It wasn't, you couldn't get away
Well, that's
with
the whole problem. That's the
Yeah.
whole problem. That's why Trump is fucking. I'm not saying I'm Mr. I'm not saying I love Donald Trump. I like his policies. I
Yeah.
think America should be first. I think countries should have to have the same rules when we're trading with each other as they put on us, the same taxation and all that shit that they put on our trade to go over to their countries. We should put the same on them coming to our countries. Make it a more fair, equal playing field. So I agree with a lot of his policies, but I mean, this has become very obvious. This is a political prosecution.
Well,
And
yeah, anybody can see
Anybody doesn't believe it. He's won it. He's won the election because people are now seeing it and believing it. And the next thing they can do, and that's why I don't know if this leak is true or not on Facebook. I don't know anything. 100%. I mean, I'm not expert. I'm not FBI. I'm not CIA. I'm not Facebook. I don't have all the details of everything that occurred. But he's gotten almost around $500 million as of now, just since he's been convicted.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
think will happen?
I seen
What do you
that.
think will happen if he goes to jail?
I've
He
seen that
wants
on
to go to jail.
other platforms.
He wants to. Do you understand? He actually wants to be sentenced to jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get all the votes.
But here's the thing: they're not going to do it.
He's a
Because
white.
if they find out he wants it,
He's a white Martin Luther King. He's playing the game. He's fucking playing it right down.
if they find out he wants to go to jail, they'll be like, "Well, shit! Now we can't send him to jail. What do we do?" Oh well, that's why they went after his business, and can't run his business for 2 years.
I'm starting to think that's why his whole Facebook thing came up. I think it was intentional. It's an
Maybe
intentional way for them to get out of it.
I haven't seen it on Facebook. I saw it on Twitter.
No, but there's news about a Facebook post that said, "Oh yeah, my cousin's a juror, and he told me weeks ago that they've all 12 jurors have decided he's guilty no matter what." So from this point on, all this trial is doing is wasting all their time.
Yeah, they needed they tried for a change of venue, but they didn't allow it. You know.
Well,
You
It's
get it
like
out of the
being-
state of New York and
Now
go to
this
the
now this
Midwest
judge
somewhere.
now this judge has actually wrote letters to both the prosecutor and Trump's team. The judge is got to make a decision now. He's probably gonna have to call up a special fucking trial date, a case like real soon,
Oh,
and say that it's a mistrial. The jury was tampered with. It's a mistrial, and I'm out of this. And he'd probably also make a statement that I will never hear this again.
yeah. Yeah,
And
if you got a chance,
doesn't mean they can't
Yeah.
retry him. I'm just saying it just means that attorney, he's getting his ass out of it, and he's not going to hear the trial again. Because when you have a mistrial, they can call you back and retry you.
oh yeah, he's not. Oh, I guarantee you they
They
gonna
don't
retry
consider
his
that
ass.
when you get
They
a
will do
mistrial.
it.
When you get a mistrial, it's not double jeopardy to come back and.
Oh no, they can try you 2, 3, 4, 6 times. It's just he's not going to do it. They'll have a different judge. They'll bribe another judge, and they'll just do the same thing. Except this time they'll tell him to do it
It's
in a different
eliminated.
direction. But yeah, if you got the chance between Hillary and Monica, of course you're going to screw Monica. I mean, why the hell would you screw an old 97-year-old woman? And you got one that's willing and able. I'm telling you, Slick Willie, his aim was off. If he didn't go on that dress, he would have never got caught. You wouldn't be Monica Lewinsky would not be a household name. I'm telling you. And the fact is that she saved that dress, knowing somewhere down the line, okay, I'm gonna get his ass. Why the hell would you say that? So,
Well, to murder Mitten or whatever, like
that's well, I don't know if I should say, but that's that's Zanron. That's his backup account.
to
That's one of
they
many.
need- this is where it gets really fucked up. And I said they can't retry this trial now because I mean Dr. Phil's even gotten involved, had interviews, personal interviews with attorneys, and then interviews with Donald Trump. I mean, too much shit's happened since this outcome has happened. If they have to call us a mistrial, they can never retrial it because too much shit's come out. They took a federal election interference law that's never been used.
They're gonna rename that the Joe Biden law.
And the state of New York used a federal election law, which it's never happened before. No state's ever done this before. And they kind of like twisted it and turned it from a misdemeanor charge into a felony charge. And then they claim they prove it in the court of law that he did such. It's not really about business records or any of that shit. They're lying to you when they say it's about falsifying business records. They're basically saying that his hush money payment, which there's no. Oh, I froze up.
Yeah, you haven't moved in the last 3 minutes, but we can still hear you.
Yep.
I froze up, but anyway, the stupid laptop keeps going.
Maybe
Hit
it'll
stop,
fix
hit
They
stop
would- they
camera.
did. They would whatever they
Stop
did.
camera and then click it back. You'll get unfroze.
Whatever they twisted this whole shit into, basically. I don't know where the illegal business records come in. Legal writings that because the original charge was an election fraud thing. And all Donald Trump's books show that any payments that he made to anybody took place after he already won the election against Hillary Clinton. So if you already won, there's no election interference.
What it was years ago.
And secondly,
He went for a loan, and they said his accountants or whatever falsified his tax, whatever, falsified information, to get a multi-million-dollar loan to build a building, and everybody does it, and so, but he paid the loan back in no time. He paid the loan back. Businessmen are like that. They're not going to use their money to build a huge skyscraper, even half the size of Trump Tower. They're not going to use their own money. They're going to borrow the money so they can do tax losses and all that shit on interest payments, money loss on that for interest payments. And insurance purposes too. You got to have what they called, I forget the name of it. I used to have it when I'd frame a house. It's called
liability insurance.
No, it's something like, say, because one time a tornado hit close to Scott, Louisiana, which is to the west of Lafayette. I was framing a house, and we had the skeleton up on the roof, all the main ridge beams and the hips and the valleys. We just had the skeleton up there. We didn't have any rafters in yet or nothing, just the main common rafters to hold the ridge up. And here comes a tornado, and it passes like a quarter mile from that house. And there was a storm coming. We could see that storm coming, so we knocked off like, a half hour early. Well, we get over there Monday, because this was a Friday. We get there Monday. My roof's, all the wood's laying on the ground.
Damn.
That tornado took the roof down. They call that something buyers. No, not buyers. It's been so long since I took out one of those policies.
It's the act of God policy.
No. It has to do with framing before the house is finished.
No.
I forget what it is. But anyway, go ahead.
I was just reading Xanaron's stuff in the chat. Yeah.
Well, I heard Dave talking about, Bill and Hillary. Why screw Hillary when he can get a younger gal? Yeah, I'll agree with that. But he said, I did not have sexual relations with that one, which means I did not have sex with her and all that. Then it turned out, well, it was only oral sex, that she performed on me. Well, yeah. How did your stuff get on the dress? Oh, she spit it out on the dress.
She did not swallow.
Yeah,
It took a long time. It took a long time to get to that point. Bottom line, they turned a.
I think he cut out.
Am I gone?
No, you're there.
Oh, I hear you
Your
now.
camera's full. Turn your camera off. Hit the stop cam button at the bottom, and then turn it back on.
Well, I didn't hear him for about 10 seconds or so.
I did.
Oh. Hopefully mine's not kicking out.
No, well,
Well, it hasn't yet.
Camera's off anyway.
The modem's right here. I'm touching the modem. It's right here. But over
Builder's
this point,
Risk. Builder's Risk is what it is. It just came to my mind. I was fixing to Google it.
BR,
Builder's
Baton Rouge,
Risk.
Builder's Risk.
Yeah, BR, yeah. Baton Rouge. Builder's Risk. That's the name of that.
Now,
And I had it just
yes.
for, in a couple of houses. Nope.
You may have to come out and come
Didn't
back in again.
No, that would work.
Oh, yeah, that'll reset the camera. Should. Got the link still.
Yeah.
You can come back in, yeah.
In a free mail.
It
Email.
says there's 0 people in chat, but Xanaron's typing, but there's 0. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That
No
just
doubt.
shows that he don't count. He does count, but YouTube says it doesn't. So I'm very disappointed, because everybody counts. But yep, he's just playing checkers. Oh, there you go. You're moving now.
I
Yep.
just do it on my shitty laptop camera.
Oh, okay. Well, if you switch to the
No,
other one now, it'll kick it back in. Or this was the one you were on.
Does.
Yeah, swap cameras again.
Like, do you see me now? Do you see me now? Look,
There you go. Gotcha.
That
Gotcha.
worked. That kind of worked. You know.
Got you in there, Monet.
Yeah, but this
Wee
fucking
wee.
ball.
Wee wee woot woot.
Man, where?
Manuel, knock knock.
I like that, me.
I tell you this. I went up to the Mexicans. We got all these Mexicans come in my job and they buy stuff. They go, how much? How
Something
much?
on that.
$2. And I'm checking out this Mexican lady last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, and she's still putting shit in her basket. And I said, no mas, which means, well, it means
No
it
more.
has two.
That means
Yeah,
no
two
more.
tracks.
No more means no more.
No more.
Ah.
Yeah.
No mas means I'm done. Catch me out.
Yeah.
No
That's
mas.
what, that's
that
what
means no more.
that's what-
No more.
That's what Roberto Duran said in 1980 when he was fighting, I think, Spinks in the Superdome. He was like, no mas, no mas. So I said, no mas, no mas. And all the Mexicans started laughing at once. I'm like, I put my hands up. I said, no mas. I said, no more. No more. No. You ain't putting no more shit in that basket. You ain't paid for the shit yet. Because they're putting this, as fast as they're putting this shit in the basket, they're saying, no. So they're basically putting it in the basket and handing it right back to me. I'm like, stop taking it off the rack, because you ain't going to. I'm looking at it, they go, what's the price? $250, it's like 60% off, it's like $95. You know these Mexicans ain't going to spend $95 on a dress. They say no for $5. How the hell are they going to say yes for $95? But yeah, I just go, no mas. And then, they all laugh. They're probably like, holy shit, he knows our language. I could walk by a Mexican and pick up the entire language and I just start repeating shit. Because a lot of them think it's a code. They think, oh, they don't know Spanish. Nah, I can pick up on words. I test them. I walk up to them and I'll say, I'll walk up to him and say, yeah, it's like, how much money you got in your pocket? I said, pull out the Ben Franklin. Pull out the $100 bill. Then that'll perk their eyes up. I'm running for president, and I'm going to have 15 vice presidents. But I said this in Scotty's stream. I said, I'm running for president, and when I win president, everybody gets $1 million.
Who do you think Trump's going to pick for his vice president?
A lot of people are saying that Tabby, Tully, whatever the hell her name is. I don't really know all the VP candidates out there. I haven't really paid attention to that part. But that Tulsi,
I should know this. It's probably the governor.
Kristi Noem is the governor of South Dakota.
Yeah, she's governor
Who?
of South.
Oh, Tulsi, yeah, her. A lot of people. We were talking about that in Scotty's stream last week, and everybody was saying, "Oh, I think Tulsi. I think Tulsi. I think Tulsi." I'm like, that's a weird ass name for anybody. What the hell's a Tulsi? I thought they were saying Tulsa, like Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I
she's a
disagree.
Tulsi from Tulsa.
I disagree that he'll pick her unless he thinks he can mold her into a potential future president
Maybe.
in 4 years.
Well, wasn't it her that was who was speaking out against
He
Trump
needs to go-
recently?
he
And then
needs to go with the more known name,
yeah.
like a Tim Scott. I think he's gonna pick Tim Scott.
I've heard that name before. I don't know who that is exactly, but
He's a senator out of South Carolina, black man.
you'd
I
bang a
think-
tree, Aaron.
I think he's gonna play the safe card. I don't know. With Trump, you never know what he's gonna do.
Who
I would
was
say-
who was that chick?
He plays safe card, brings somebody in, and so he's
Who was that chick that I don't
This
think it was the toasty chick. Who was that chick that was going to run to be president and all of a sudden dropped out? Was saying all kinds of shit about Trump, and then all of a sudden did a complete 180 and just said, "Oh, okay, I'm dropping out. Trump's great now. I'm going to vote for Trump." And I go, "Wasn't you just bashing him like 2 weeks ago? Like what the? Wasn't you calling him the evilest man in the world and he's a traitor and he should be hung and all this other bullshit she was saying, whatever she was saying, shit like that." And now all of a sudden you drop out, and then all of a sudden and she comes out, "I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. I think he'll be great again." I'm like, really?
Because she knows he's going to win, and that's going to cover her ass.
She's kissing ass, yeah. She's like, "Oh shit, maybe if I kiss his ass now, he'll give me a job in his cabinet."
I think Trump is going to make a move. It's very questionable which way he's going to go. I still think he's going to make a move to try to pull in. I shouldn't say a black vote, but more minority voters.
Oh, there's a big there's an actor.
Placing a black.
Well, he's already got the black vote, in my opinion.
No, he doesn't.
They got that actor. What's his
He's
name?
gaining-
He's on
he's gaining
Twitter
on
all
the
the time. He's a big one.
He's gaining on the black vote. He's getting more of it than he ever has before.
I don't know.
Republican
I'm always
got the
seeing
black vote.
there's a group. I think it's either on Facebook or Twitter, and it's Black Voters for Trump, and it's got a lot of it's got a lot of people on it. But
I think he's gonna. I seriously think he's gonna pick somebody out of this group that all this media claims these are his choices. I think only one of them on there is black, and that's Tim Scott. I
don't care who he picks as vice president, as long as it's a Republican, I'm good. You know, unless he wants to mix the ticket and get a Democrat, which I don't think would be good, because then that would give him a reason to take him out.
Well, Tulsi Gabbard, she turned down Robert Kennedy's offer to be a running mate for her vice president. She says no, but I'll be glad to beat Trump's running mate in the Republican Party.
No,
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. He might not pick.
But like Zanron said, she's hiding.
I've seen her before. I don't. She might be. She might be not. I don't know.
Well, I mean, to a certain extent, okay. But it is that little streak she got in the hair. You know, that enhances it. Her. She looks like a witch with that gray skunk right there. I was raised with a Turner. That's his last name, Turner. And you can tell when you see a Turner. All them Turner, the whole family looks alike. And this one Turner, he had a skunk right there in the front, right there in the middle of the front, not all the way down. You know, the middle like a mohawk skunk. But he had that, and it was very noticeable.
Well, this is very noticeable. Right there.
Oh wait, I gotta jump back.
A little empty spot you got. That's from an accident, right?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't call it accident. That's from freaking some bitch that hit me in the head with a beer bottle.
Oh, okay.
A full beer bottle.
Damn.
They wasted a perfectly. No, they should go to jail. They should hang just for that, for wasting a perfectly good beer.
It actually broke. He shit his pants. It did jar me for a bit, for a few seconds, and I turned around and I looked at him like, "What the fuck was that for?" I just, wham! went over, hit him. Just kept going.
Yeah.
There was this guy in a little, I don't know, food court, something
Hey,
like a
MJ
food court
Squirrel.
mall or something. And there was this little, he was having lunch with his son. And here's this gypsy woman. Her son standing on the other side of her. She grabs the little boy, but he's, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something. She grabs him by the back of the shirt like that, like she was going to steal him or something. And the dad got up, and I mean, he just punches her dead in the face, and she flies backwards and just hits the ground. And like, don't you put your hand on my son. Oh, I'm calling the cops on you. You know, call him. And they came off a surveillance camera in at the little, whatever they were at, food court, and the cops arrested her. Attempting. Yeah, buddy, that's a felony.
What's that, Brock's boys? What's a lot? 5K? 5K for what? Money? Subs? I don't know. 5K is a lot in anything, really, but
Well, actually, as much as it sucks to say, 5,000.
well, see, Zanron, if you leave.
Not that much today.
No.
K is not that much in anything today.
More money than I got at the moment. Woot, woot.
Yeah, Carrie Lake. Yeah, I recognize her from somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. The
Arizona.
This issues rate 2020 regarding the evidence of false statements on the part of Maricopa County. That's Arizona. Yeah, I see the Arizona flag behind her, state flag.
That's what's his name's territory.
Joe Arbuckle. Sheriff
Joe. JoJo.
Joe Arapaho.
Yeah, I was watching. They were playing the Steven Seagal Lawman. You know, he did the first 2 seasons. He was in Jefferson Parish. The third one, he went to Arizona under Joe, and he was on the SWAT. I think the SWAT or narcotics, and he did, I think, like 6 or 8 episodes there in Arizona.
I watched the whole season of Cajun Justice, me and Johnny, and 2 afternoons or 2 mornings. We watched the whole season of Cajun Justice with old Sheriff Bourgeois there.
Broken and joker, but too blessed to be stressed. Well, there you go.
Oh, wait, what was his last name? Bourgeois or?
I don't
know. Anyway, it's a French name. I want to say Bourgeois.
Je ne sais pas.
Why do you have to lie?
Je ne sais pas.
Why do you guys have to lie? That you don't have $5,000, like just to go spend today, spend tomorrow.
If I had $5,000, I'd be going to the strip club.
Joe Biden was recently on TV at the White House press conference, and he said, "Hey," when he was asked about inflation, you guys, you all have the money, spend it. He said, "Spend it." He claimed that we all have the money.
MJ, I don't live anywhere near
shit, everybody bought brand new 80-inch TVs with their money.
He also said everybody's got the fucking money. I'd like to know how he knows that.
Oh, there's Mrs. Zanron in the chat. There we go.
Mrs. Z. Hello.
We got the
MJ
boss in chat.
Squirrel.
The boss is in the chat now. All right.
Can't make it over there. Well, anyway, can't afford it, but
somebody bring Tulsa, Oklahoma over here. But I wish I could go to a coin show. That'd be nice if I could.
Well, last year they had the coin show, and they everybody raised money for the dinner, you know, for one of the days. I think the Saturday and or the Friday. I think it was Saturday. Anyway, it was a barbecue, okay, and it was Friday because the chefs were off after lunch on Friday. and they had to get with the chefs at that hotel or whatever, that big hotel, and where they were having the coin show at, get them in, had to pay them double time or overtime or whatever. I forget, it was a ridiculous amount. And they had a brisket and a chicken leg quarter, but all the fixings, slaw and stuff. I forget how much it cost them, like $2,500 or something. And that was that was just for the coin crew, that wasn't for everybody. That was just for the people that put up the money. They were paying, I think it was like $25 for a barbecue plate, and it was like 40 people or something. Well, they ran out of food. Some people didn't get no food because there was other people at the coin show that were just totally strangers. They were picking up plate lunches, and they didn't put in on that. So, I mean, it wasn't monitored, like
No, I hate when that happens.
Hey, if you don't have an armband, you don't get a plate, a barbecue plate.
I don't know the exact number, Brox, but I'm sure there's a lot.
Hell, there were some people that were upset, and MJ Squirrel, they say I was not part of that dinner thing.
I have never been to a coin show, period. I mean, I went to a fair. That's how I bought them $2 bills that I have, but they had a bunch of coins and this and that, and
I might go to the next one next year in Shreveport, Bossier City.
Yeah. Well, if they got a coin show up there, I'll go up there. My cousin's right down the road.
Yeah.
Bossier City is like, I think she said like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away.
Okay.
It's not that
far.
far.
I mean, Bossier City is right across the river from Shreveport. The river is the border.
Yeah. She told me it was down the road a bit. Because I don't remember to go to Shreveport. I don't remember going through Bossier City. I don't think we did. If it's across the way.
No. You got to go up in Shreveport. You got to get on 20. You head west, you go into the Texas line. You head east, you got to go, through the town. You're still in the middle of Shreveport. You got to go through the town. When you get to the Red River, across the bridge, you're in Bossier. Bossier's to the east of Shreveport.
Yeah. Well, I know the Red River, that separates Louisiana from Texas. I know that point.
No, that's the Sabine River.
Oh, I get them mixed up. I saw that on a crime scene. One of the true crime networks. Some girl got murdered right on that river, and they threw her body in the river. And it was, I think it was the Sabine River. They said it was right there by the border.
Now, the Red River is the border of Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and
Red River.
Louisiana,
the Red River shootout. The Red River shootout. Texas, Oklahoma is now in the SEC.
When it hits Louisiana at the corner up there by Texas and Louisiana, then the Red River comes straight down at an angle through Alexandria, and then it spills into the Mississippi River. But they got locks there.
I didn't know. I didn't know it went to Alexandria.
It goes right through Alexandria.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't
Red
pay
River.
attention to that.
Yeah. Then it ends up at the Mississippi River, and it joins the Mississippi and the Chaffalaya River. That's why they call it three rivers: the Mississippi, the Chaffalaya, which used to be the Mississippi before they levied it in. 1,000 years ago. It was the Mississippi was run straight down through the Chaffalaya swamp. That's why that swamp's so wide. It carved it out.
Yeah.
Chaffalaya Basin is 20 miles long. That's that bridge you go over on I-10, or the Morganza Spillway, which is the north of 190, and that's the 3 Mile Bridge. And then the other bridge is just a levee diverting the water and all, like keeping the water out of certain little towns everywhere. But it's why it's 20 miles wide up there too. From Crotch Springs, that's the Chaffalaya River you're going over. And actually the levee is at Port Barry.
Mm.
And then from Port Barry on Bayou Catawba, there's the river, the levee. And that's Morganza Spillway. And that goes all the way to the other levee at Lottie, when you jump off of that 3 Mile Bridge and all that, Lottie, Livonia.
Oh, you know what
the
I
levee's
call it?
almost to Livonia.
You know what? I don't
So,
call it La T. I call it Low T.
it's
Hello.
Lottie.
I know. I
But
go
from
Low T.
Lottie,
We in Low
that
T.
levee to the levee at Port Barry, that's how wide that basin is. I can handle a lot of water coming down the Chapala River, and to divert the Mississippi. If it's the flood stage got to be at a certain level in Baton Rouge. When the water gets to the top of the levees, almost to the top of the levees in Baton Rouge, that's when they open the gates. Bonnie Carey Spillway, down by New Orleans,
That's
the
near.
Morganza Spillway locks and the Three Rivers locks that
Well,
divert
they've only
to the Chapala Basin and Morganza Spillway.
they have only opened the Bonnie Carey Spillway like I think 15, 20 times in the last 50 years or something.
Yeah.
Because every
And the
time they
oysters
open that
been
up,
getting
the
mad.
fresh. Every time they
Fresh
open
water.
that up, it kills the wild because the fresh water mixes with the salt water and it fucks everything up. And
Yeah, it messes with the oyster beds and stuff. And the
they
oyster
opened
fishing.
it the last time they opened it a few years ago briefly. I think after Ida, I think they opened it up maybe, or because I remember they said on the news it was something like they don't open it that much.
Right.
It's a rare
Emergencies only.
Yeah. The oysters, they kills the oysters.
Well, it messes with them. A lot of influx and too much influx of fresh water hurts the oysters.
Mm. Yeah, they definitely like that salt water.
Oh yeah, I love a salty oyster. I don't like an oyster that don't taste salty.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I ate an oyster po' boy. Hell, I'm not
Me
forgetting
too.
one
I
soon.
like half shrimp, half oysters. All mixed up on the po' boy. So when I take a
I've
bite,
done that too, but yeah.
and oysters. I love fried oysters. I love raw oysters, but I love fried oysters too.
Well, they used to have, when I went around the corner, they had the Ray's Time Saving. They did that, and I go up and I want a large oyster po' boy, fully dressed. And it was before the Hong Kong Fooey. It was like $6 before all the inflation bullshit.
That's about right. $6 for a po' boy. Well, half.
Well, the last time I got it, a few months before I moved, it was 14 something. I was like, what the really? Oh, well, inflation. I said, no, that's highway robbery. And then they shrunk the bread. It was, I think, 12 inches, and they shrunk it down to 10. And I'm just like, nah,
they ordering shorter bread, and price goes up. Just like bacon, it used to be 16 ounces. Now most of your packs of bacon, 14 or 12 ounces. So yeah, and then the price goes up. The quantities less, go from 16 to 12, but the bacon stayed the same price or went up.
Yeah, it's a load of crap there.
You see I'm thinking about the coin shows. I'm looking at MJ's comments. The Tulsa Coin Show is a spinoff of the Grove Show. That's Miss Ida and Mike with Central America Coins.
Not Mike Wolf.
No, Mike. He's a big coin dealer, huge coin dealer. That's the two brothers, Coin Crew, Keith. Coin Crew, Coin Crew, the man and the woman.
Yeah, I subscribed to both of them. One time Miss Coin Crew came up in here and she goes, "Who in the heck are you and why am I sub to you?"
Well, anyway, her husband Keith, Mike's his brother, and Coin Crew, they own a coin shop, actual coin shop, brick and mortar.
Oh, so I didn't know any of that stuff. But then again, I don't really go in their streams too much anymore.
I think it's Mid-American Coins. Is the brothers' YouTube channel. But it used to be the Grove Show, Groves, Oklahoma, and then Mike, and then they took something happened with the Grove Show or something, I don't know, and then now they call it the Tulsa. But it's like the 5th annual show. They just moved it from Groves to Tulsa. I think it was the place, the venue. You know, Tulsa had a bigger place, you know, for more coin dealers and stuff. You know, like the Cincinnati coin show.
Yeah.
Or the Dayton. Is it Cincinnati or Dayton? I think it's Cincinnati, huh? Coin show.
Probably.
The one in Ohio, the big one. Well, the big one's Florida, but
Well, Dayton's in Ohio also.
yeah, I know. But I forget if it was Cincinnati or Dayton.
Probably
Anyway,
Cincinnati.
that's a big one. That's the one Jeep and John, you know, and a lot of people went to. And I think that was before the Hong Kong Philly. Yeah. Yeah, it was 2018 or whatever.
Mhm.
That's when the quarters came out. The W's.
I still have not gotten a W quarter.
Right. I'm gonna, not like I told you a while back, I'm gonna have to go through my W's and see if I got an extra one. A double I
That's
can
all
get.
good.
I'm pretty sure I do.
And as much as, well, I didn't count the money tonight. My boss wanted to count you because I'm doing it tonight. I said, all right, you do it. I'll probably count tomorrow. But
See, look, the W's in the quarter slot in your registers.
well, I have to count everything. So
I know, but you can spot a W.
yeah, I know. I've seen them before. I mean, I haven't
I
found
mean, easy
one,
to
but I've
spot
seen them.
with your naked eye. Welcome back, Cope.
Yeah, well, I have to take out, I throw the change on the counter and I have to count it. The camera's got to pick it up. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, sometimes I'll see something and switch it out, Like I did with that 58 Weedy. I'm pretty sure that 52 nickel's still in that damn till. I'm going to take it eventually. I'm going to be like, here's nickel. But Colt 49 works every time.
I think it's a Cincinnati show. But anyway, that was a big thing. Jeep and John, he ordered for everybody. He ordered he had a little party in a certain little area. Free beer. I think he had got a keg of beer or something. Free food from I don't know if it was Little Caesars or what. But they had free food and all that he was giving away. He bought for everybody. Yeah, MJ, Field Guy does the same thing. He doesn't do it as often now. What happened to Dave?
He said he was letting his puppy out
Oh,
or something. He may be back. If we're still on, he'll probably come back in. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I mean, I'll go till I can go.
yeah. Field Guy found $100 bill one time, MJ, and it was a good one. Like bunch of zeros, and star note, and his manager was like, "Oh no, this is fake," and marked it all up and all that. When it brought it to the bank, come to find out it was real. Field Guy chewed her butt out.
It was worth $1,400. So, we had that $8,500 bill in the till because the safe wouldn't take it. So everybody thought that was counterfeit. And they took that one to the bank. They didn't write counterfeit on it, but they took the black marker and, but I told my boss, I said, I'm putting money in the safe. It's a Brink safe. You put it in there and it goes, shit, and it sucks the money in. Sometimes I put dollar bills in there that won't take it. But that's not counterfeit. But, because anything before 1990 don't have the security codes on it. They don't have any of the features, so you hold it up. But
Right.
that $8,500 bill was sitting in the till. It was sitting in the safe for about a good 3 weeks, and they finally brought it to the bank. I should have screenshotted it and looked it up. I would have got, I could have went down the street for the Capital One. I would have put I would have took $100 out, put it in safe, and like I did with that $100 bill from the one I made the video with. It gets 20 views a day. It's almost at 1,000 views. I did it, last 8 months ago? Whatever year it was. Let me look it up. It gets almost 20 views a day.
I'm getting tired, man.
I'm getting, funny thing is I'm getting hungry, but I'm not going to eat anything else. I'm going to drink some water.
I'm a little hungry myself, but I think I'm gonna just go to bed.
Yeah, when I end this stream, I'm gonna go to sleep because I gotta, I'll probably wake up 8, 9 o'clock, whatever time they come home. Whatever time she walks in the door later.
Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning and call that Napa store in New York and buy that battery. I wish I could buy it over here and then let that store over there give it to them because I get a discount over here, this Napa. Company discount for the shop.
Yeah. That'd definitely be nice on that one.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And then I got Southern Coin Hunter coming over here to the house Sunday afternoon, around 1, I guess. He'll be here. Southern Coin Hunter. He's going up to North Louisiana, above Shreveport. He's already there. And then he's leaving Sunday morning, so he's going to spend like tonight, tomorrow night at his relatives over there. And he's going to leave about 9 in the morning. And that'll put him here about 1 o'clock. He's going to stop and gas up north of Ellick. And then he'll take his little lean off the dock break there and gas up, lean off the dock, and then head back down here.
I generally, and I haven't done it the last 2 or 3 times, but I generally take my lean off the dock moment, Lobdell at that McDonald's. Like right when you get off, you pass that McDonald's right across from Popeye. That's where I take my lean off the dock.
Talking about that McDonald's, about an adult store?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's funny. They got the adult store. I was like, all you can eat. You get a hamburger and some anal lube at the same time. That's a funny one. I'm trying to find that damn video. Where the hell is that video on my channel?
We were in line at lunch. We were doing addition in Port Allen. That's West Port Allen. The Lobdell exit. That's Port Allen. It's West Port Allen. It's not the business district, like right there on the river, where all the warehouses are and all that. The port of Port Allen, where the ships tie up to, dock up there and unload whatever, or load up grain to bring overseas. But we were in the McDonald's line getting lunch, and a buddy of mine says, Art, here's my money. If I ain't back yet, pay for mine. And he hands me a $5 bill. Back then you can get a $5 meal deal, back in the mid-90s or whatever. So he handed me a $5 bill, pay for mine. I'm like, okay. I said, where you going? He says, I'm going in the store right there. I'm like, oh, you're going to get you a girly book. He says, damn right. And he come out with a good one too. Didn't have no stories in it. Had some writing in it, but it wasn't no stories, playbill and all that.
I've never went in there, but there it is. It was the video I did, $100 bill, 1977. It's got 684 views, 11 months ago. That's getting about 20 views every day, every 2 days.
Oh, $100 bills back then.
Yeah. Well, that one we pull out the safe, 1985. But
I appreciate you having me up. Appreciate the link. And it was good seeing you again. And MJ, good seeing you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Cope, Brock's boy.
If you go live tomorrow, what time? Oh, if you do, are you going to go live when Southern's there? Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
I'm thinking today's Saturday. My days are all mixed up this week.
Well, it is technically Saturday morning. Saturday morning.
It's 2 a.m. It is Saturday. Jeez. Yeah.
So, all right, y'all take it easy. MJ, I hope you take some footage over there at the show. video footage.
I'll watch it.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to show your face and that, and just show the shit. But anyway, yeah, facial. Face reveal wouldn't hurt. But anyway, y'all know routine is good being north to the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way, and stay safe. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. I'm Pluto.
See you. 4 more minutes. It will be Saturday in California. Well, it's 1:57 a.m. Central Standard Daylight Time, even though it's nighttime. But yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm hungry, but my ass is not getting out of the bed. I mean, I just ate a damn Twix egg like 20 minutes ago. So I don't know why the hell I'm hungry, but I'm drinking some water and going to sleep. I'm not going to eat. Now, whenever I wake up in the morning, I'll eat something. I'll eat some cereal. I got the pumpkin spice Cheerios cereal thing. I'll eat that. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this stream. Go get some sleep. So I appreciate everybody being in the chat and all that good jazz. I'd like to thank Quick Wrench for popping up, Cajun Corn Hunter for popping up, Cult 49 for popping up, of course. And one of these days we're getting Brock's Boys on the panel. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. But yeah, MJ, take some footage of that. I'll watch it, of course. I'm trying to play catch up with everybody's videos. It takes a while, but I don't have a list, but I'll figure it out. But I don't know the next time I'll stream. Probably in a few days I might do another stream. So we'll see. But y'all have a good night, and I'll check you on the flip side. Who dat?